I'm done with fucking losing. I'm done with trying to learn the sweet science. It's war. It's just straight war.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Two-time heavyweight champion of the world.
As it stands, stop listening to the bullshit until it comes from me.
He's got to come out here and try to take this dude's head off, or we got a rematch on our hands, man.
I hope they can learn from my situation and not give up. Like, stay strong. Like,
a man like me don't make no excuses. My boy Chisora said I can win this.
I let the cat out of the bag. Is I'm gonna whoop Usyk next fight. I'm gonna beat him.
Let's go, champ.
I'm gonna take away them belts from him.
Look at him, y'all.
And I'm gonna reign again to become 3-time heavyweight champion of the world.
And the news.
Stay hungry, stay humble.
SDS Promotions.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go, champ. Where's the rematch, champ? Like, I love that shit.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio, all the way from Florida. What's going on? And we're on time. Hopefully everything is working well, as I haven't used the home studio in quite some time, but we do have both phone lines open. Our normal Blog Talk Radio, where you can call in at 1-425-569-5241. And then we also have, obviously, our Discord that is up and running, and you can join us via Discord whenever you like. Now, the beauty of me being back home, I think, is that I am fully capable of having both callers, both Blog Talk and Discord running, and running smoothly so that you guys will be able to hear. I do hear a slight noise. I don't know if you hear that, but now I know what it is because I've been hanging with engineers for so long, right? So like what they do is they don't keep the power and the audio cables together. And I know for sure I got power and audio down there together. But what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, so we did miss yesterday's show as I was traveling to good old Florida, right? Had to come out here and visit the house and make sure everything was in order and, intact. But that doesn't stop the show from moseying on down, because it is the biggest fight of, I would say, the summer. We'll leave it there and see how they perform. But Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk will be getting in the ring together and doing it one more time. AJ looking to right his wrongs, and Usyk looking to make us believers, right? For those of us that are out there that don't believe he is a true heavyweight, that don't believe that he did what he did solely because of his skill and more because Joshua took the wrong game plan. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. It is fight week. These men were in the ring yesterday for a media workout. Both looking good, I watched the Battle in the Red Sea or something in the Red Sea promo, and it was pretty good, man. It was pretty good. They even had Nassim Hamed in there, Prince Nassim Hamed in there. It was a damn good promo. So we're also going to be talking the fact that Lomachenko's back. He's touched down. He's in Los Angeles, and he's ready to rock and roll. So we're going to be talking about the fact that we had his potential opponent in studio in Las Vegas a few days ago, and that he's training right now in our gym in Las Vegas. It's unfortunate for me that I am here and not over there, as obviously I could have gotten some great footage, but Danny should be touching back down after his trip from Houston. I'm pretty sure he's in Chicago now, And hopefully you guys were able to head over to our Patreon and drop in your question in time for Danny to ask Shakur, Oshaki, Regis, Bobby Benton, Jared Anderson, Bobby Chance. I mean, Teray Stevens. You know, Danny got the whole bag full of videos and views and great names out of Houston. And he landed at midnight in Chicago. So I don't know if that he'll be joining us because he's road working, but that's okay. I'll be holding us down right here. And we're going to be talking AJ and the fact that Loma's back and that Jermaine Ortiz is rumored to have the fight. And, you know, how amazing is it that TBV, you know, where we started and where we're at, right? Like, when we started, we were on the outside. Now here we are, like, literally having a fighter who's fighting Loma holding camp in our facility. It's crazy to think, you know. That being said, I am in Florida, so my Florida boys, stand up. Don't you be hot, and I'm trying to get that work. I'm trying to come down here and show you this foodie fit work, you know what I'm saying? So holla at me. Let's hit up the gym. I know I talked to Keem already. I gotta holla at Kid Kelly, see could we get some access, man. We need a gym out here. But I do want to show you Jermaine Ortiz in our facility. It's crazy, man. You know, people take things like this for granted, and I'm not better than anyone. I'm just making sure that I don't end up taking those things for granted, right? So, like, if you go to Jermaine Ortiz, the technician on Instagram, and let me go ahead and screen share this. And, you know, you go to his page, right? You can see the second post right here is him in our gym, you know. And then you can also see that's Paulie, man. He's training with the same trainer I train with. And it's just like, okay. This is amazing, you know. You never take these things for granted, man. And it's like I said, little goals make you have a fun day every day. Yeah, you hear the sound of that? I know y'all missed that, baby. I did too, man. I swear to God. I can't wait to get on that Joe Rogan level, man. Once I'm Joe Rogan level, I just buy my own building. And can't nobody tell me a motherfucking thing about smoking. You know, ain't no rules. But right now, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, I want to be upset, but then, you know, I got the rooftop. I got this beautiful gym that you've seen, you know, locker, shower, all that. And then you think about the win, which that situation, you know, that's going to be starting August 19th. For those that don't know, now you know.
Joshua's back.
I'm done with fucking losing.
You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, now you know. Me and the boy Danny, we're going to be in the win August 29th, 5 days a week. So after we do this normal 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. West Coast time show, we'll do another show at 3 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. West Coast. And yeah, man, we're gonna turn it up for y'all, man. We're gonna definitely turn it up and bring you more boxing talk. So, you know, once we open up and start doing those shows, we'll be able to cover the sport more thoroughly. You know, we can cover it more thoroughly. We can cover, for instance, purse bid situations. You know, I hear that Bivol and maybe Zurdo will end up in a purse bid situation, and that's not something I'm happy about, right? Because it's like, you know, why does Eddie always do that? Always ask for extensions, always trying to prolong the next man from getting their opportunity at greatness, man. And I get it. He's a promoting. He's trying to keep things in-house. But it's like I said, I was asked on a back call last night. I was asked about how do I feel about Arnold Barboza and Tio getting a shot, you know? I mean, or rather Barboza getting a shot at Tio. And I'm like, bruh, I've learned, like, this sport, I've been in it so long that, like, I can't get mad when someone gets their opportunity or when they want it, you know? Like, that's what they've been working for their whole life, and they finally get it, or they finally up in line, like a Jermell Charlo, like a Devin Haney, and then you start throwing in the politics of the game and ruining it. It's not cool. It's like, yo, is Barboza, like, on that level? Maybe not. But he needs his opportunity to show whether he is or he isn't. You know, Blair Cobbs was called the 30-year-old prospect by Earl Spence. I mean, Barboza doesn't have a big win like that. You know what I'm saying? So he's in the same boat. And they're only prospects at 30 years old because they're not given those opportunities. Now, look at Hooker. Blair the Flair. Like, he got a bigger name. You know, obviously he lost to Alexis Rocha, but then he gets a big name win after the loss, you know. And not a lot of boxers get that opportunity to get a second chance at redemption or revenge, for that matter. But again, man, you know, if Barboza gets a shot at T.O., I am not mad at all. Because, bruh, this dude, he's 30. It's him and his dad. You know, this is Devin Haney, Bill Haney, Angel Garcia, Danny Garcia. Like, except they ain't been on the stage yet. They haven't gotten the opportunity. And maybe T.O., you know, sends their ass back to the back of the bus, the back of the line, and cool. But let him do that. And let that man get his opportunity, man. We got to stop getting in the way of that. Now, yes, there's guys out there like a Melikuliev or whatever, you know, that we're like, man, I don't want to see you get no shot at Jermell. What you done, you know? And I would say that every situation is special. Barboza, at least we've been seeing him. I mean, I feel like I've watched his last 3 fights on TV without a doubt. You know, whereas this other dude, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right, the IBF mandatory, have we seen him? I think maybe PBC gave him a fight that I'm pretty sure wasn't on TV. That shit probably had to have been some sort of like off-TV situation. But yeah, man, Joshua's done with losing, man. And you know, what I seen yesterday is no Robert Garcia. So that got me a little nervous, man. I've been asking, where's Robert? Like, what's going on? Why the media workout? It's not Robert. And maybe they got something worked out where, like, you know, he doesn't really need Robert at the moment, and it's more for like game plan and fight night. So Robert was able to go back home for a little bit, or maybe he's traveling. I don't know. But I see Joshua, and, you know, he's doing the training, and it ain't with my man Robert Garcia. You know, it ain't with Robert Garcia. But it's funny, you know, that people might take Tyson Fury's advice to Anthony Joshua as trolling, but I think he's spot on with the advice, man. He and Andy Lee took to a YouTube video and went to a gym and showed Anthony Joshua the alleged game plan to beat Usyk. And, you know, I think secretly Tyson hopes and wishes that AJ beats Usyk, because then they can have that big domestic fight, right? And if he can do that, I'm sure Tyson will come out of retirement. And by calling retirement, right, vacating a belt here, you see he vacated the ring, not the WBC yet. You know, Mauricio's still waiting for a response. But conveniently, I think that response is on the 26th of August, where this fight is on the 20th. So it gives Tyson Fury just enough time to know if he's really vacating the WBC or if he's going to motherfucking undispute that WBC. But Tyson and Andy are showing, you know, AJ that the game plan should be to go to the body, attack the body. And, you know, obviously in the clip I just showed you, you see AJ working those uppercuts and body shots. But, you know, there's other footage of him where he's working on that body and those body shots more intensely, where you can tell that this is part of the game plan. You know, we'll see, though. We'll see. You know, there is footage of Usyk that looks filled in, man. He looks filled in, and Usyk went back to his little, I don't even know what would you call that. It's like a pineapple top, maybe? Pineapple top hairstyle. You know, that's that warrior shit he had in the what was it? World Boxing, no, Super Series of Boxing? Super Series of Boxing, right? Some shit like that. Not the World Boxing Super Series, not the Super 6, but that other one where it was amateurs with no headgear. And he had the little tail, man. That's when he's focused, when he got that little tail. I fucked that up. That's when he think he a killer, is when he got the tail on, man. So it is interesting to see what's gonna happen, man. I hope AJ gets it back. Like I said last night on a back call, I want AJ to win. I'm picking AJ. For one, it'll make me look good if he come back, uses the original game plan of the bigger man walking the smaller man down and wins. That makes me right. I could pat myself on my back. Then on top of that, you know, we got hopes of the Deontay Wilder AJ fight. I still want that, man. I still want that. Obviously, you know, we talked about Fury and the fact that he could be lining himself up by still holding on to that WBC. And that's cool too. But if AJ wins, you see we got two big fight opportunities. Like, I don't hear anybody ever talking about Usyk Fury or Usyk Wilder. Maybe once or twice, like we've talked about Usyk Wilder, and some people, you know, be thinking like, oh, Usyk could beat Wilder, Wilder could beat Usyk, and you know, we've had that little debate, but nothing serious, nothing where people really are clamoring for an Usyk Wilder. Now, maybe that changes if Usyk wins again, because that's how we are as boxing fans. On to the next one, right? But I put way too much sugar in that, man. Holy shit. But again, we shall see. You know, Usyk has filled in. Let me show you. You know what I found strange though? Let me show you this. On the undercard is another very interesting fight that I'm going to be betting on. I'm hoping. Let me see if they got any lines, by the way. I'll double check that after I go to this. I want to show you guys this right here. And these are my DMs, obviously. I got sent this by the trainer, Big Bang. And this is actually out there in Saudi. This is media day. This is today. The press conference, undercard press conference, started before we went live. And look at Big Bang right there, right? So now you see Big Bang, but watch this. Wow. Now look, obviously, if Hrgovic walks closer, there could be a slight possibility that they even out in size. But you got to admit, oh, fuck, my man looks tiny. I need to catch it on the out because he keeps zooming in and out right there. You got to admit, he looks small. I ain't going to front. When I first watched this, Big Bang looked way too big. And as I'm watching it now, I'm seeing Hrgovic kind of be on his height level, but nowhere near the width. Nowhere near the width of a Big Bang. It's going to be interesting, man, because while Big Bang could serve it, he could certainly take it. Jerry Forrest hit him with everything and couldn't get him out of there. So maybe this big Chinaman can absorb. We'll see, because Hrgovic is mean, and he talks like he's a mean fella. So we'll see. He's finally gotten his opportunity to shine. You know, I've gotten to meet him a few times, but this last time in Houston really was the best. You know, because we built upon that relationship that we started at the Diaz fight, where he told me that the one advice he would give to AJ is to stop smiling. It's not a game. So yeah, man, I want to see, you know, how tough of a guy he is, because now he's got somebody in front of him that's real. That guy is real. Yeah, Ralphie, I think you're mistaken. That's Zhang's coat that's open, blazer jacket, that looks that way. He's never had a stomach. He's never had a stomach, and I highly doubt he's going to have a stomach in this one, right? Like, I might sprinkle something on Bang. I know him personally, so that's already bias investment. Then we all know that he struggled in that Forrest fight, so they watched that tape. His trainer's a former world champion, you know what I'm saying? They watched that tape. They understand the mistakes they made and what needed to be changed, and that was now almost 2 fights ago. Maybe this will be the third fight when they actually get in the ring. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting, man. I don't think that we see that version of Zhang again. I think that since then he's been training. I follow them. Since then they've been at the track, working on the track. I'm not just saying running and sprinting, but they've been doing their workouts in the track, man. So he's building that stamina, without a doubt. So I don't have the super chat, Will. I did text Bo, but, you know, it's 6 a.m. over there, and obviously with me and Danny not being there, maybe he slept in. I did want to get the super chat, Will, going from over there, and what I mean by that is have him add some stuff, because, you know, I got back to this spot, and then in this studio, I got hella shit for y'all, like, hella shit. Like, you know, we got them Kendall Holt gloves. I got Bravas headgear. I got the medallions. One of y'all got to remind me to bring the IBO medallions for all my Border Wars guys that actually won and I ain't bring it to them. I got the backdrop. I got hella shit over here I got to take to fucking Vegas. That's TBV paraphernalia. But definitely got gloves that I could take, like pairs of gloves for people that actually box and need a new set. Speaking of new set, I don't have it to show. I did show it on the Untitled, but shout out to Fight On Boxing Gear that sent me a new pair, and Danny a new pair. I didn't bring them with me to Florida, as I figured why add more weight to the travel. I got hella gloves down here I could work out with and beat Keem up with. But yeah. Then we got Loma. Loma's back, man. How crazy is Jermaine Ortiz, right? Like, so they played me like a fucking violin, right? They come in the studio and they like, yo, man, one of your boys ain't want to take the fight. And we got so wrapped up in trying to figure out who didn't accept the Jermaine Ortiz fight that we never asked Jermaine Ortiz what motherfucking fights he was offered. And then he leaves the studio, and now they announce that he's fucking fighting Loma. Ain't that crazy? But it's okay. Like I said, he's training there. So hopefully, I hit up his uncle today, and I asked, like, yo, y'all training at the gym? Is y'all going to hold camp in Vegas, or this is just temporary? Because I know Loma's in L.A., which means he won't be coming to Vegas, hopefully, you know. Stay over there, Loma. I do play intros, especially here, man. I got control of everything here. This setup, like I said, you know, I'm set up with my computers in front of me like I'm in a spaceship, so it makes it easy and functional for my hands to get at everything. But my Discord is open. Let me see if anybody got their hand raised. How we do this? Okay, we got one person. Oh, no. No one has their hand raised, and no one's on Blog Talk. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to call in, you can. The number to do so is 1-425-569-52 41. Press 1 time to voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. It is fight week. We are talking Anthony Joshua and Oleksandr Usyk, the revenge on the Red Sea, right? Is that what they're calling it? Revenge on the Red Sea. And we are also talking Lomachenko being back. You know, he's back. He's here in L.A., and he should be fighting Jermaine Ortiz later in the fall. Coppinger reporting, Michael Coppinger of ESPN, that is. So, yeah, man. It looks like it is... What the hell is going on here? Oh, I'm sorry. So, yeah, it looks like Jermaine gets a big fight. I don't know how I feel about that. Like, I guess if you're a fighter and you're competitive, I guess if you're a fighter and you're competitive, and I mean, you know, you got to think about like, Jermaine is like, this is the biggest possible fight. Because you could think of this two ways, like, damn, they serving up Jermaine to Loma, or, you know, Jermaine just signed a Top Rank and they offering him a big ass fight, you know, and it's kind of in his favor, you know. He's getting Loma off inactivity. He's getting Loma after this war, you know. First fight back, Loma himself is calling it a tune-up, right? Devin Haney and them, they mad that Loma wants a tune-up because they was looking to fight Loma before Kambosos, which still isn't signed or announced. Keep that in mind. Yes, Devin's in training. Yes, reports are that they're fighting in October, but still isn't signed or announced or finalized, you know. And obviously, sources close to the camp let me know that Loma wanted a tune-up instead of the actual Haney fight. So Jermaine has that edge that it's like, okay, I'm being considered a tune-up. I'm being looked past or down on, discredited, whatever. So not only is that motivation for Jermaine, but it could be an edge. It could be an edge. You know, we say that all the time. Oh, he didn't get up for this fight. Or, oh, he didn't perform like he normally does because of the quality of opposition. He fought down to the level of his opposition. I mean, we got so many phrases when it comes to that. So, yeah, you got to be careful that Loma doesn't get caught slipping. This is the definition of that. You know, coming off of war, coming back, you don't got your timing, you don't got your rhythm, you've been out, your mind is still somewhere else, you know, because I seen the quotes. He's still sending his love and prayers to the people that's over there. So, I don't know. Is he... Again, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a little strange to me anyway. Like, how do people in his country look at him? Like, yeah, he went over there to fight, but now you about to pull out before the war is over to go fight? That shit, I don't even know how that works. And I get it. Same thing for Usyk. They should have never went in the first place. Like, in my opinion, I hear you. Ortiz is no tune-up, but that's how they looking at him, right? That's what they calling it. I mean, go through Michael Coppinger's Twitter, right? They're pretty much saying that Loma, let me go, I got to go deep in his Twitter because it was a couple of days ago where basically, you know, they're saying that Loma's coming back, but he wants a tune-up. And now all of a sudden they're announcing Ortiz. I mean, shit's quite obvious, but we'll see if we could just pull it up on Mike Coppinger's Twitter, because that's where he's most active. So is it Mike or is it Michael? Because I ain't finding it. Let me try Carpenter. There we go. It is Mike. So scrolling. Let me go ahead and screen share this with y'all so we can find it. Vasil Lomachenko, Jermaine Ortiz, ESPN story. Nope, not that one. And I'm on his Twitter now. Or was it Dan? Wasn't it Dan? I think it was Dan that reported the Loma tune-up shit first. Damn, Dan almost got 300 followers. Former arrives. Nope, that's so... And I'm on Dan Rayfield's Twitter now for those that are listening via audio and not video via youtube.com/The Boxing Voice. I'm just scrolling to see can we come across his link where he first talked about Loma coming to America. Wait. Nope, not that. I want to say it was before the fight with Tio. There we go. I'm still looking, fellas. Sorry. I guess it doesn't matter that much nonetheless, you know, whether they reported that he wanted a tune-up or not. It ain't Devin Haney. And it ain't a big name, you know. Ortiz just got on the scene with his herring win, so you know, if it smells like shit, it's shit. Not to say this fight is shit. Not to say it's shit. Definitely like it. So I'm being told to create a poll. How does Loma versus Ortiz play out? All right. We could do that. What do you guys think? Loma, Ortiz? I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to pick Loma, like, especially when you got a guy like Ortiz that hasn't been on the scene. Casual fans don't know him, so why would they pick the underdog, right? He's gonna be the underdog for sure. But let me go ahead and am I still screen sharing here? Motherfucker, fuck. What the hell? When did I do that? All right. Let me go ahead and damn, I must have been screen sharing for a minute, huh? Shit. That's no bueno. Oh yeah, I was doing it for the Twitter, and then I went into the messages to read Brandon's. All right, so here goes Brandon's YouTube poll question. So he goes, how does Loma versus Ortiz play out? Loma by decision, UD-TKO. Wow, that's a lot of options. Ortiz by UD-TKO. Why would you put UD and TKO in the same when, I don't know, like a UD and a TKO are not nearly the same. Like if you get a TKO, I'm a little happier than a UD. Just saying. But what are the other options? Draw, too early to call. Okay. That's what he's going with. I don't know if anybody really is going to put too early to call since Loma's like known in these streets, but relax. And let me get to some of these super chats. Sorry to leave you guys behind. I was hoping Bo woke up. Sent them a few yos this morning and got nothing. Like I said, I would have loved to have the super chat wheel loaded up because we got hella shit to give away back on the Vegas side of things. But it looks like I got Ken Stone. Ken Stone, first super chat of the day. And he said, Big Loma and Lil Usyk training the world by storm. Oh, excuse me, taking the world by storm. I don't know about all that. Loma, he got to get back to good graces. He got to get back up there where, where Usyk is at. Usyk might be on that might be different. He's definitely globally making a name for himself with all that he's doing. But shout out Ken Stone. I got another $1.99 super chat from LA to God. How do you feel about Jermaine Ortiz versus Loma? Well, we've been talking about that, so I guess I've answered that question. I'm happy for him. Shout out to my Dominican brethren. He's half Puerto Rican. He's from the inner city streets. You know what I'm saying? So he needs this. He needs this win to better his life. But he is a great businessman. That interview was fantastic. I can't believe it. At 21, all that he had accomplished. So that interview was fantastic. So I definitely want him to get this fight and his win. But the money, I'm sure he's going to turn that money into so much more because he's intelligent like that. So I can't wait to hear what's next with him after the fight. I got Jermaine Ortiz. Yes, I'm picking him by by his heart. I don't really know that he can do it. Plus, I don't want to be that guy where he came into the studio, told me stop picking against him. I picked against him in a Herring fight. I know everybody's like, well, Herring isn't Loma. Of course he isn't Loma, but still, he was a former world champ too that should have got the win if he would have had anything. I don't know. I don't even want to say left. I just, if he would have been who he was, he should have got the win, and he didn't. It was Jermaine's night. It was his time to shine and his time to put himself on the map. Like, can he do that back to back? That's the question. I couldn't travel across state lines with the bud, so shout out to Hadadine for the lighter. I'm still lighting up with y'all. Yo, but I got James Benitez with a $5 super chat. He says, you think Top Rank giving Loma too tough a return fight? Ortiz either becomes a star or Loma shows he still has it. I mean, I don't think it's too tough a return fight because remember his last two was Nakatani and Kome. Off a loss. That's what he did and took. So this is just Loma's style. He's just, again, this is supposed to be a tune-up. And my producer did find what I was looking for. Michael Benson actually posted it. And he said, Bob Arum has said he's told Devin Haney that he will get Vasyl Lomachenko fight if he wins the George Kambosos Jr. rematch on August 15th, and Loma is able to leave the Ukraine for a tune-up bout first. Barbershop conversation. Shout out Fred. And that's Bob telling Fred on an interview that Loma wanted a tune-up. Now the tune-up gets announced, and it's Jermaine. I'm not calling him a tune-up, but that's what it's being called. So, Jermaine Ortiz, it is your job to show the world that you're not a tune-up for one, and that, we got it wrong, that we shouldn't pick against you or anything like that. But, yeah, man. Other than that, what else do we got? All right, we got some callers on the line, but you haven't pressed 1. So if you do want to voice your opinion, you do need to press that 1 button. If you want to talk on Discord, you do need to raise your hand so that I can add you to Discord. Ken Stone says Herring was a weak champ. Let's be honest. Yeah, I can't agree with that, bro. I mean, Herring came back from 2 losses to become a world champ and defend it versus a former world champion, Carl Frampton, and retire him. you might want to say, well, Heron was old, Frampton was old. I get it, but that's because we don't box. That's because we didn't, do the 1,000 sit-ups. We not in the ring. So you're going to diminish it. You're going to discredit it. But you kidding me? To come back from 2 losses and become a world champion, beat Carl Frampton, that man going to go home and sleep happy for the rest of his life. His kids could tell their kids what their father did, because guess what? You ain't do it, and you will never do it. You understand? It takes a certain individual to do what the fuck he did. But again, you fucking key pushers, y'all love talking, man. Border Wars I hear is open, man. I'm not officially with it till I'm officially with it, till that check clear. But if that check clear, man, Border Wars is open. Maybe you need to find yourself a slot. Motherfuckers love talking. Big Matthew in the UK say Hrgovic about to have chow mein for dinner. And he put a cracked egg, no, that's white rice, 2 white rice bowls, and 3 laughing out loud emojis. I don't know. We'll see, man. We'll see. Let me see the line. Because, you dudes on the outside, I'm on the inside, man. I was at that gym. I know both of those dudes. I watched Hrgovic spar and I watched Big Bang spar. So, we'll see. Yo, y'all know Tabiti is fighting James the Beast Wilson, the heavyweight. Ain't that crazy? Fucking Tyrone Sponge out the fight again. I'm starting to believe it's Tyrone now. How the fuck you never get a big fight? Like every time you get a big name, your name gets dropped. What the fuck is going on? I ain't even read the reports, man. I don't even care no more. I'm tight right now with Tyrone, man. Shit stupid. Every time. First the Usyk fight. I think he sparring with AJ. Then he got the Usyk opportunity. That fell through. Then what was the other opportunity, man? I don't even fucking know, bro. I'm just so upset. This motherfucker, I ain't get to watch him fight yet. Been watching this dude train for like 4 years, man. It's like, when you gonna get in the fucking ring? Shit crazy. Meanwhile, they getting James the Beast Wilson. This dude is like a certified home trainer. All he do is train his kids. Dude is like a certified home trainer. All he do is train his kids on Instagram. I mean, Tabiti probably stopping him inside 3, man. No bullshit. And hopefully he could come in there with that fake Mike Tyson style and give Tabiti some issues. Like, because, people that all in your face, sometimes they make you panic and whatnot. You got to reset, kind of time them on the way in. So that might give James some sort of opportunity, but I highly doubt it, man. I highly doubt it. Uh-oh, we got Houston in the building. Who's this? Look like a new caller. New caller out of Houston. We're going to go ahead and get to you. What up, champ? Who this?
That's me.
That's you, brother. Who's this?
Brooklyn, man. This is Nemesis out of Brooklyn, man. Second time calling.
Oh, that's a 347, not 346. What up, Brooklyn? What's going on?
Yeah. So, what's up, man? Good morning. My prediction for the Usyk fight is the same as I did the first time. Looking at Usyk this time, stopping him later rounds. I see. What's his name? Anthony gonna fall back to his old style after a few rounds. It's like Wilder getting training from his new coach. It's gonna start working out. His skills is gonna waver after a few rounds, after he gets touched up by Usyk, and he's going to be going back to his old style. And stamina ain't going to be there as usual. And I see Usyk using them legs and taking them out late in the rounds, like 10, 11.
All right.
That's my prediction.
I should wait for Danny to make this call. I really should. But, damn, I done unplugged my headphones. I really should wait for Danny and kinda have a conversation with him about this before blurting it out to y'all. But I'm feeling awfully confident, so I'm calling Danny. I'm looking at the line right now for Zhang versus Hrgovic. They wildin'. Let me tell y'all. They are wildin'. I'm about to bet the whole kitty on these motherfuckers right now. They think Hrgovic knocking him out. They got Danny. Yo. Bro, they got Hrgovic minus 101 on 5.5 for the over. And minus 142 for the under 5.5. Did you go to the gym yesterday? Oh, that's right. He in Saudi anyway. That don't make sense. But what you think? I think the over is the play. Without a doubt. Yeah. Well, all right. You sound sleep. Peace. Yo. So here's what I'll tell you. Zhang definitely going to over. I'm telling y'all, he definitely going to over. I seen Hrgovic sparring, like, how long ago was we in Houston? The beginning of the month? Right? Or was it the beginning of July? Yeah, it was the beginning of July because we was there for July 4th. So Hrgovic does have a month. He does have a month training. So could he have gotten better? And by better, I mean stamina. Because he would need to improve his stamina not to go. He would need to improve his stamina to do less than 5.5 rounds. To get Zhang out of there in 5, motherfucker, you better be in the best shape of your life. Because you're going to have to let hands go. Because if you don't get him out of there, guess what? Now you in trouble. So I don't believe that. I think I'm going to put a hundo on that shit. This the come up right here. So 100 only makes you 99. Because it's minus. But minus money at what it is, minus 101, that's basically even money. As you can see, 100 makes me fucking 99.01. I like that bet, man. You could have Philip by murder. But is he fucking doing it in 5.5? I don't think so. I just don't think so. Where's Canna at, man? Oh, shit, Daniel said don't do it. Fuck out of here, Danny. You don't know Zhang? Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all trying to play Zhang because he had one bad fight. You know how many people have a bad fight? Y'all tripping. Canna, where you at, man? I see you in the Discord. How you feel about it? Canna bet for real. We're both sleep. I ain't gonna make it yet because the show ain't over. Danny talking about stop it, don't do it. Get your butt out of here, man. Where Bo at, man? Where all my betters, my real betters at, man? Y'all, yo, 5.5? Listen to me. Big fights be like, oh, 8.5 under, 6.5. Like, they think Hrgovic is a killer. Who the fuck he killed? Y'all tripping, man. I'm going to tell you right now. That's what I'm saying, Danny. See, Danny got the bet wrong. He think I'm betting on Hrgovic to knock out Zhang. I'm betting on the over. I'm betting that none of these fuckers get knocked out in 5.5 because Hrgovic ain't got the tank. He can't do it. Ain't no fucking way he stops anybody in 5.5 rounds. Not on this level. Not on this level. Not on this level. Bo, who you got, Hrgovic or Zhang? All right, but is Hrgovic getting a stoppage in 5.5 rounds? Exactly. All right, I'll see you later, man. Danny over here tripping, man. But look, but Danny had it wrong. Look, he like Philip. I'm not gonna use the words he used, but he said Philip looked like you could imagine. So if he's saying Philip looked like you could imagine, how the fuck he gonna get Zhang out of there in 5 rounds? Hell no, but that's cool. Don't take my advice. I hope y'all ain't take my advice when I told you McCaskill was going to stop that girl, which I ain't see no other motherfucking boxing dude do. When another boxing dude come here and tell you that a girl going to get a knockout, then you call him the GOAT, because I'm the GOAT till then. Brandon says that Zhang is 39, bro. Foreman was 40, man. Tell me something I don't know. Fuck out of here. I'm 40-something. I'm the heavyweight champ of Border Wars. I don't want to hear that shit. Tell him, King. What the fuck they talking about? Hrgovic. Yo, I seen Hrgovic. Let me pull this man's name up. What is that dude I'm going to just go to Hrgovic. I'm going to go to Hrgovic on my channel real quick and show you who he sparred. This dude was 1-0. His name like Samuel Peter. Nah, wrong name. His name like, I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know his name. I'm telling you, believe me, he not getting past under 5 and he said under 5 rounds is 38% chance of happening still, but you have a higher chance to win for sure. Man, you tripping. Why you giving Hrgovic almost a 40% chance to do it in 5.5? What the fuck has he showed you? Like who versus who? I seen Eric Molina, a school teacher, landing right hands on that motherfucker. You kidding me? That Viking that fought on the JoJo Diaz undercard was putting hands on him. Man, y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all tripping. But okay. I'm still looking for this. Because it's not in the tags. But Canna, you out there, let me know that interview that you posted of the sparring partner of Hrgovic. Maybe if I put Hrgovic sparring partner. I'm just trying to give you out the name of this dude that, I interviewed him because he did so fucking good. And let me tell you, the dude's trainer was like, yo, don't worry about it. You know he only good for 2 rounds. Like, while the sparring is happening. Like, but I'm making it up. Cool. I'm going to go ahead and put that money on there and y'all don't make none. Fuck y'all then. What's the over odds? That's what I'm saying. 5.5. Minus 101. That's free money, brothers. But whatever. I told y'all a long time ago when I started betting, like, y'all don't got to listen. I'll just keep making this money without y'all. And those that listen, they won. Here it goes. A thin line between regular. This is the dude right here. Now, is this dude younger? Yes, but no amateur background. No experience. No experience whatsoever. He was happy to get this experience.
So, born and raised in Houston or Louisiana, right?
No, I'm actually from St. Louis area, but I've spent most of my life in Texas, man. I grew up in Killeen. I was out there for...
Let's see if he tells me how old he was.
Damn near all my life, man. I just got out here about a year ago in Houston.
Okay.
Yeah.
What brings you to Houston?
My coach, man. Everybody's been encouraging me to, take that leap of faith and box full time, man. So I quit my job a year ago.
This dude right here, fuck all that, man. He quitted his job. He quitted. He quit his job a year ago to take boxing full time. And he in there giving Hrgovic work. Now, cool. Ronnie gonna hit me like, Ness, come on, man. You know that ain't right, man. You caught him in the beginning of camp. Hey, I caught him in the beginning of camp. That's just that. So when you making your bet that I caught him in the beginning of camp. You know that. And you know that he could have gotten better. His stamina could have gotten better. But this guy I just showed you, he's still who he is. And he is not Zhang. He ain't no Olympian. He ain't 7 feet tall, 300 and something pounds. This fight definitely going over 5.5. I swear to God, I feel like putting it all on there, letting that fucker ride. I'm so nervous, though. Let me go through Hrgovic's knockouts, man. Because I swear the only dude I remember is like Eric Molina and that last Viking dude. He got 14 fights, 12 by knockout, 85% knockout ratio. Okay, so how many he went with Booker? Booker was pretty tough. What'd he do with Booker? Why this new box rec don't got the rounds, man? The fuck? Shit, do I gotta sign in? Yep. Sorry for the dead air. Just signing into YouTube by simultaneously hitting up Adrian Rowan. It ain't free money if you nervous, Ness. I mean, who the fuck ain't gonna be nervous, dog? Like that's the whole point of gambling. You gonna be nervous. If you're not nervous, you balling like that. I don't like losing. I don't like losing, and I don't like losing money. So, you know what I'm saying? All right, so now we got to go back to fucking Philip. Now that I am logged in the box, right? Oh shit. There we go. All right, so he got Rodell Booker out in 5. And Rodell wasn't an Olympian and spent 10 years in the feds, y'all. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's caliber of opposition. I'm not saying Hrgovic ain't good. I'm not saying he not going to win. I'm saying he not knocking this motherfucker out in 5.5. That ain't fucking happening. Oh, I swear too much, huh? Oh, well, I'm sorry. He ain't knocking him out in 5. Molina went 3, and we all know, we already know. What Corbin, oh man, damn, Corbin only went 1? Look, Kevin Johnson! But we all know Kevin Johnson durable than a motherfucker. I think AJ's the only man to ever stop him, which sounds crazy, right? Because some people think AJ's soft. But AJ, I think, is the only dude to stop them. Let me see. So Martin Bacoli just stopped him in 19, but that was a TKO. Who else? Peter Milas got a TKO. Other than that, it was just Anthony Joshua got the TKO in 2. But this man, Kevin Johnson, bro, he's fought the world. He's fought everybody. Like, he's 42 years old. And that's what I'm saying. Brandon texts me. He's like, yo, Zhang is 39. Okay, man. This dude, Kevin Johnson, is 42. And he's gone the decision with more top 10 fighters. Bro, I mean, just look at his resume. Look at all the people that don't knock him out. Look, Ali, Aram, the Mazurin, that's the dude that just fought. Kajabel went 12. That's AJ's boy. Look, Maurice Vaught, he went 10. Bacoli, we know, is big and strong. We seen what he did to motherfucking Yoka, and he did it in 5. Gorman, 10. Nathan Gorman. Hrgovic went 8. Oh, shit. My bet looking sweet. I swear, I want. How much do a betting dude charge, man? I got to charge out for that advice, man. I need at least 15% off your win. You can't get that win for free like that, man. That's the motherfucker right there. But let me tell you, I might go less. I might do 50-50, right? Do 50 on the over and then 50 on Hrgovic by decision. Because that pays way better at a 415. Even though he could get the knockout late. So I got to stop playing. I can't get that crazy. That's true. He could get the knockout late. He just ain't getting it in 5.5. But let me see what that decision would look like. God damn, 450? Let me just throw 20 on you. Whew. 20, get 120 back. Wait. Yeah, no. So 20 only make you 83 back on that one. Side though. Let me see. Double check. Yup, 20 make you 83. That ain't bad. Let's see what a little 5 spot make you 20.75 on Phillip by decision. Phillip by decision with $5. It's not bad. Not bad at all. This is a good bet, fellas. I'm trying to tell y'all. Hrgovic, you bet the over, and you could go Phillip by decision. I don't even know that he knocks him out. I'm gonna be real. I don't know that he knocks him out late. That is even harder to guess. Because I'm telling you, this dude struggles and he gets stupid fat with his punches. I'm not saying Zhang is technically an animal, so he ain't gonna be coming down the middle. But this is southpaw versus southpaw, ain't it? Fuck. It might be, orthodox. Okay. I felt like I seen him sparring in southpaw. My man's name is El Animal. I'm telling you, he believes the hype too. It's going to be interesting in this fight to see if Zhang punch him right in the face, see if all that tough shit go out the fucking window. Because he believes his own hype. He think he's a fucking animal for real. But I love it. I really do. I love his energy. I love his attitude. You know, he's exactly what the sport needs. They just need to do a better job of promoting him, and even he feels that way. You know, even he feels like they ain't been giving him the fights that he needs. They just haven't, man. Oh, I got the trainer of Zhang listening to the show. He said, facts. This is not going to end the way most people think. It's going to the end. Smart money on Zhang. People are not paying attention. Uh-oh. They listening. I told y'all, man. They listening. Yo, I'm telling you, the money's on the over-under. And it ain't on the under. It's on the over. Don't act like I didn't tell you. I'm going to lock my shit in because I know y'all about to fuck up the line. 50 spot. Damn, I hate that it's dollar for dollar. When you write, you want to make more than one. It should be 2-1. 3-1. Motherfucker, give me 10-1 when I'm right so I can make some money. Bro, 50 only make me 49.50. That's not even cool. It might go past 5.5. Big Matthew, that's the whole argument that it's going past that. I think it ends between rounds 4 through 7. Get your blanketed bet ass out of here, man. You can't put all them rounds. They ain't giving you no group rounds. And this, we ain't talking group round betting anyway. We talking over-under. Over-under. But since we there, will this fight go to this? God damn. Mine is -901 that it won't go to distance. I'm telling you, they are seriously mistaken. These guys don't understand who's actually getting in the ring. They tripping. First of all, these is heavyweights. I don't know. This could definitely go to distance. But let me see. I want to check AJ's line, right? Because he's going to be fighting the same day. And maybe we could do a parlay. Let me see. Can we do... Oh, we can, y'all. They let me parlay that. Sweet. Now, how much does... Oh, wait. So he's only giving me 7 points, though. Let me see. I should be screen sharing. Sorry. Yeah, that's whack. So if we put Tabiti in there, he only gives us 7 points, bro. We go from a 101. Oh, actually, we don't. We go from a minus 101 to a plus 108. So how does that change it? Okay. Changes it slightly. So a 50 spot makes you, instead of 49.50, you make 54.50 basically. But we could keep adding to that. Tabiti definitely getting that win. I don't even remember the last time James the Beast Wilson fought to get a win. But we could parlay that with AJ, I say, right? Why not throw AJ Usyk in the mix? Now look at they over-under. See what I'm saying? Their over-under is 10.5. Their over-under is 10.5. Is this going? And it's definitely going over. It's definitely Usyk going. Usyk, he came to box. Damn, look at that. Wow, that shit damn near gives you 150 points. Okay, a little less, like 130 to pick the over at 10.5. I don't know that he stops Usyk. I gotta ask the chat. Let me stop screen sharing for 1 second here. Who's Ruin the 504? I'm pretty sure you watched Usyk in that World Boxing Super Series thing on the Mabab, right? Has he ever been dropped in his career, amateur or not? Has he ever been dropped in his career? And I know not as no pro. I know not as no pro, but I'm wondering in the amateurs or something. Because that's a nice little, I like that bet. I really do. That parlay looking all right. That parlay ain't too bad. Ramala Ali on there, but she's too much of a favorite. Lipinets is an underdog. They both small too. The over 8.5 at plus money. You know that's going over. You know that's going over. I'm throwing that in there. I'm throwing that in there. We got to take some of these out. We're going to take Tabiti out. We ain't going to let him fuck us over. Even though, goddamn, Tabiti give us 100 points, man. I got to keep Tabiti in there. Look at that. No, he don't. No, he don't. He giving you like 40, right? So take it out. 572, and it changes it to 606. So he giving us like 30-something points. Is that worth it? Yeah, Lipinets got short notice, but come on, man. You know them Ukrainian dudes don't be like out of shape. They don't be out of shape. Fuck out of here. Check this guy out. You're a troll, man. You're a troll. He said Usyk's been dropped a few times to the body. Yo, when? Where? Can we know? When and where, bro? That's what I want to know. Puello is plus money? Get the fuck out. I don't got Puello. Let me see if he's under here somewhere hiding. I had to throw the glasses on to see better. Puello. Wait, ain't Puello on that card? That's crazy if he ain't. Oh, there it goes. Nope, that's Basuro versus David Fernandez Salcido. What the fuck? Damn, they ain't got it, bro. Fuck you. I hate when they do that, bro. Damn, they ain't got. Wait, is it the 20? Yeah, because he's on the Broner card, right? It said the 21st though. I got it right here. He is plus money. Lord have mercy. I'm picking him. That's a big ass parlay. We gonna bet something on this big motherfucker. Fuck it. We got Hrgovic 5.5. Then we got Usyk 10.5. Then we got Figueroa 8.5. Then we got Puello money line. I'm gonna do it. Let me see. We're gonna start off 2. Look at that. $2 makes us $32. That's beautiful. $5 makes you $81. That is beautiful. I'm gonna be so mad if I make this bet, right? Like if I win, because I'm only gonna bet like 5, and it's gonna hurt my feelings. Because look at 10. 10 is $162. $10 is $162. Which one of these is the not safe bet? Which one of these don't you think won't happen? Because I swear I'm feeling confident about damn near all of these. I guess the AJ one is the iffy, right? AJ could go in there. I'm getting 1,622 Trill Scott Huron. Yeah, so, you know, my boy in here. So, oh shit, I'm still screen sharing. I'll be forgetting. All right, so here we are. Maybe I should stop screen sharing until Marioski jumps in. Marioski, what up?
What up, champ?
Oh, wow, your mic sounds all nice and shit. Look at you.
Yeah, I got the focus right. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Got the little audio booster, you know.
No, it sounds rich and deep. I love it.
Yeah. That's why people don't ask me on their podcast anymore, because my audio quality is better than theirs.
No, I can hear it.
boy.
I can hear it. So you could definitely bet on mybookie.ag using the code BETTBV. So Mario, I don't know if you've been following the show, but obviously there's a lot to talk about with this weekend's big fight. But, you know, my time in Houston got me the ability to see Hrgovic sparring. And I feel like they're tripping. 5.5 on the over at 101 is free money. Like, why do they think that Hrgovic is going to stop Zhang, a.k.a. the Big Bang? What's your thoughts first on that fight? Do you feel, obviously the most obvious because we trying to make this bet, do you feel that fight goes past 5.5? And who do you think wins?
Yeah, I don't know if it goes past 5, to be honest with you. I think you're right. I think it is. I wouldn't call it easy money, but I would definitely say it's something that can be pressed. You know what I'm saying? And especially if you're going to like open it up with parlays, I would take it. I think that, you know, there's a.
He dropped off. Oh, so he did fix that audio, but not that Corpus Christi internet. Hey, he's back. What up, champ? You back?
It's that technical difficulties.
Yeah, that's what I was telling. I said, yo, you fixed that. You fixed the audio, but not that Texas Corpus Christi internet.
I didn't put in the thing. I just plugged it in right now. But yeah, listen, Hrgovic. Look, people are going to say what they're going to say, right? Hrgovic is unproven. He's untested. He hasn't looked great in some of the fights that he's had as of the last, you know, post-COVID, I guess we'll call it. Mm-hmm. Here's the problem, though, okay? Hrgovic is, in a lot of ways, kind of from the same type of mold that Usyk is. And I don't mean their styles, and I don't mean anything like that. What I mean is that they're both guys that have this enormous amount of ability, and there have been other more physical aspects that have gotten their way. Hrgovic is untested. That's the problem. But if you're going to tell me that you're going to give me almost even money for that prop bet, yo, I'm taking it. I'm taking it every time. I just don't see this fight going very far. They're too big. They're too big to, battle it out to, it's an eliminator, right? So it's 12 rounds. That's even worse. Even worse.
So I got a few other bets here. So, what about the AJ Usyk? Before you give me your opinion on who's going to win, and you didn't give me your opinion on who's going to win the Hrgovic fight. You just said, how many rounds. But same question for AJ Usyk. How many rounds would you imagine they set the over-under for?
Oh, man. I just saw it too. Man, I would say 9. No, 10. Yeah, 9.
They got it set at 10.5.
10.5. Okay, that seems much. Okay, you know why I said 9? I said 9 because that's what I would have wanted, right? No, they know what they're doing. Yeah, 10.5 is much more realistic and a much more difficult bet. But at the same time, I don't hate it because this is the second time they're fighting, right? And as well as I do when two dudes that have been in the ring with each other have familiarity with each other. The issue, or not the issue, but they usually start faster. You know what I'm saying? And I think that this fight starts in a gear that we didn't see in the first fight until like the 3rd or 4th round, maybe even, sooner. I think this fight starts at a higher level, right? But that said, I also think that there are factors. Look, neither guy can lose. And when you put two people in a no-lose situation, it usually produces fireworks. I absolutely believe that this is going to be not rock'em sock'em robots, but look, you got Usyk with the whole country on his fucking back, bro. He needs that win, dog. He needs that win. He's on the world stage. Like, when fighters have told us before, like, yo, I felt like the whole world was on my back for this fight. The whole world is actually on Usyk's back. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's all there. And with AJ on the other side, I mean, let's be real. Like, he can't lose this one also. You know what I'm saying? It's like putting himself in a position and seeing what people did to Wilder, which was so unfair. People just wanted him to lose, and so they shit on him and make him seem like he's, because he didn't beat Fury, he's like garbage. And AJ is sitting on that mountain when he's been there before. He doesn't want to duplicate that kind of stuff. But ultimately, I do think that, like I said, it's a faster paced fight. I think we see more action sooner. And I wouldn't mind taking that bet, to be honest with you. I like 9. I like 9. I think that's a pretty good round.
So you think that someone gets stopped in the AJ Usyk fight inside of 9 rounds?
I think that the desperation that AJ is going to have on his shoulders is going to put him in a position where he's going to have to press the action in ways. Look, in that first fight, where did he get in trouble? I mean, he laid back at times. Like, there were moments where he just kind of sat there like a sitting duck, and was that all of the, iron and all the shit from his muscles just weighing him down and making him tired? Maybe, but nothing's really changed. How many people have come out and said, well, I think he should lose some muscle mass, blah, blah. Maybe there's something to that. But the only way that you can like contradict it, or the only way that you can kind of not make it an issue, is if you press the action. And it's something that nobody out there is really, I mean, I'm not saying nobody out there thinks that AJ's got the balls to go and press forward. And it might be the worst plan, but sometimes the worst plans are the best plans because it's how you catch the other fighter off guard. But hold on, wait. Maybe I misheard how much money I'm getting on that. What did you say? I thought you said.
So the over-under for AJ is coming in at -158.
-158. Okay, that's
10.5.
Yeah, that's just a little too less for me.
But Adrian, good morning. Good morning.
What
Welcome
up,
back.
Good morning, brothers. How you doing?
We good,
man.
Good.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you too, man. I ain't seen you in a minute, Mario.
They said that the UK was fighting. So I said I gotta put the Manchester flag out there.
Oh, you still wearing Manchester. That cape, huh?
Nah. Yeah. Hey, that's why I wore the croc. I said, oh, it's AJ fight week, but Tyson Fury's still in all the headlines.
Yeah, that's true, man. That's true. I don't believe in AJ. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I don't think he has any heart left. Period whatsoever.
Adrian, tap that mic with your hand. Make sure you connect it. Yeah, you're not. What I figured. Connect that in the settings. In the meantime, let me read some of these super chats while you get that connected so you could get back to you. We got Bougie from Broward that says, you watching these press conferences, champ? Yeah, I definitely watched the undercard press conference for this particular AJ Usyk. I watched some of it. And, it is what it is.
That stare down earlier was nasty. Yeah. It's like when they don't try to go overboard, it seems more authentic. Like a lot of times you'll have guys and they're like, oh, yeah, fuck you, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like they'll get into each other's face. And it's like, man, it kind of feels like for the cameras. These dudes had the most serious look in their eyes. It was super intense. I love also that Usyk wore the traditional, damn, I'm going to mess it up. They said it on the thing. Ukrainian, I forgot what it is, but his outfit was, like traditional Ukrainian attire or whatever. And I also love that he's making every effort to look like a bad guy from Super Punch or Knockout. He's doing a really good job. You know what I'm saying? Like you go back and look at that. That's what he looks like.
I just feel like he looks like old Usyk when he first stepped on the scene. What was that?
Wait, what you mean? You mean old like he looks old, or you mean like the old Usyk?
The old Usyk when he was in that
for sure
amateur league. What was that amateur league called?
World Boxing. Fuck, I forgot. That's where everybody was like 15 when it didn't count on their records.
So I got Bougie from Broward again with a 199 super chat. He says, for sure, got Usyk with the Hitler haircut. Hashtag poor AJ.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that was a good one, bro. That was a good one. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he looks like, somebody that, damn, what was the little dude's name from Knockout or Super Knockout or Super Punch, whatever that guy's name was. I forgot his name. That he looks like Usyk looks like one of the dudes that guy was fighting, like one of the bosses, like Gabby J or whatever. Like that, I love it. I love the look. Like, nobody remembers kickboxing for the acting, right? We all remember it for Tom Poe. Was that his name? You know what I'm saying? Looking all crazy and shit. Like that's what Usyk looked like, a real bad guy, like tough boss, like. Bad. It's a good look. It's a good marketing tool for all the Americans that don't know him.
He does look like a good crime boss, like a good boss. You're right. Like at the end of the video game.
He's stroking his cat in his arm and he's like, I'm going to get fucking Bond if it's the last thing I do.
It's that haircut, yo. That little pineapple ponytail he rocking is crazy.
Oh, shit.
Hilarious, man. He tripping with that. But,
no, you're right.
I got a $5 super chat from Bougie from Broward, but that is 3 in a row. So, it's definitely time to hit that bell for you. Shout out to Bougie in Broward. He says, wait. Jermaine Ortiz, my Dominican brother, who just pulled up to the show last week? If so, I for sure got him over Loma. That's not a tune-up. Yeah, I don't know if you heard, but Jermaine Ortiz, obviously Michael Coppinger is reporting Jermaine Ortiz, the Dominican Puerto Rican from like Providence, has gotten the fight with Loma.
I did not hear that.
Oh, wow. He just signed a Top Rank. The Herring fight was one of the first fights, or he had to win in order to get the contract. And now the first fight is Loma.
Wow, that's a tall order, bro. That's wow. But I mean, look, Loma needs a fight like that, right? He's in a similar boat to where Tio was, and Tio took his fight. Like, there's nothing wrong with these fights. People come out and they're like, Adrian Broner's not fighting fucking Danny Garcia, so he sucks. And it's like, dude, come on, like this is like a profession, right? Mm-hmm. It's a profession, or forget profession. Let's call it. It's like. It's like football or baseball or you know what? Like I'll put it like this: when a baseball player hasn't pitched in a long time due to injury or whatever, They put him on an assignment and he goes to AA or AAA or single A, right? He has that tune-up to get ready for the majors. Because if you've never listened to me, and I'm not going to cap because, you know, technically I have, you know, knockdown in every single Border Wars fight I've ever had. But I'm not going to cap on it. I'm not going to cap on it. It's not going to happen. I'm just saying the point that I'm making is that it's a tough business. If you've never been in it, you don't know how those fights, how necessary they are.
Damn, Keem must be listening like, bro, that was a slip.
Oh, that what he said? YouTube's not pulling up for me for some reason.
No, I said he must be listening saying that was a slip.
Oh, can you hear me now?
I hear you now.
Yeah. Okay.
So what's good, brother? Talk to us, man.
Man, everything's good, brother. Like, honestly, I'm feeling really blessed these days. You know, my homeboy brought home that WBC title. I would have went to Honduras with them, but they required 2 vaccination shots to get back in to America. So I said, fuck that, I'll train you, but I ain't going with your ass. But it's cool that he got a version of the WBC, and it looks like he's in talks to go to Mexico for another minor title. And if we can win that, we can probably get ranked in the really ranked in the WBC or WBO, something like that, and then get a shot for more money, you know what I mean? For some real money. I mean, he's 105 pounds, so the money's going to be what it's going to be, because those smaller weight classes definitely aren't making what welterweights and all that are making. But
we just had like a 105 pounder. You better get with James Payne. They just signed the dude that they can't get fights for.
Man, yeah, it's tough to find fights. There's not really that many people in that division.
Yeah,
and you know,
gotta go like Japan or some shit, or Mexico.
Right? Oh yeah, trust me, man. My guy was talking about going over to China and shit. And I'm like, man, dude, you're killing me. Like, I'm not willing to get that.
He should pick China, because they're all like the way that their gyms are set up. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if anybody in 105, if there's like any serious threats. Like the Japanese though, there's like a million of them, so they get sparring all the time with people in their weight class. You know what I mean? But your guy probably spars dudes that are way bigger. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a...
I mean, to be honest with you, he spars my kid, Kevin, that I took to Silver Gloves. We've seen JT and his kids out there, because they're like, walk around weight, they're the same size. And
hey, you're Kevin, a real one, dog, for real, because, you know, all these people on Twitter, I'm not going to mention no names, you know, it's just people you wouldn't front the bird that put gate in front of the word. You get what I'm saying? Those dudes will cap all fucking night on social media, right? But they don't do the type of shit you do, right? You put that work in for kids, for grown-ass men. Like, you know, I seen your stable. You know, I got the chance to, you know, see you and some of the guys you work with, your kids. Like, man, everybody, you know, loves you, and you do a lot for the sport, brother.
Man, it's all about that. We're actually moving into our new building. Like,
nice.
Napa finally moved out. It's fucking huge. It's
does it have a pizzeria in it?
When I'm done with it, like, there's space for my ring, tons of bags, full out workout facility, and then right next door we're gonna have all the weights and stuff. So, I mean, to be honest with you, I feel like in 3 to 6 months, when everything's complete, I'm gonna have a very elite gym. Like, we got custom bags with the old school boxing logo, the DEFCON logos on. We got like 10 of them. You know, I've been collecting stuff. So to be honest with you, I'm getting closer and closer towards my dream of having a facility that I can really, really train athletes out of. I mean, at this point, I'm really thinking like how they got Big Bear, like Watertown's in the middle of fucking nowhere. I got to take advantage of that fact. And, you know, as I gain success and can work with more pros, I feel like this will be a really good place for people to come have camps away from the spotlight, the big cities. They're going to be able to come here and focus. I was actually in some talks with Anthony Forbes from Border Wars. He's talking about coming out here to Wisconsin and training long term, because he said he wants to do some pro fights. And he said he wanted, you know, we were discussing, you know, training and working something out. Him coming here to Wisconsin, me maybe coming out to Florida for a little bit for some one-on-one stuff. So everything as far as in the boxing world is going good.
That's dope. Yeah. That's dope. That would be dope. That would be dope.
Gerald McClellan Jr., once I get the ring up and all that stuff, said he wants to slide through and train with the kids and stuff like that. So everything's going
bro, I want to take him up, man. They invited me to the Bahamas, bro, to see them train.
Ooh.
I want to go out there so bad, man, but it's just I got so much shit going on. It's difficult, bro. But I would love. I never been to the Bahamas, man.
Man, I'm trying to go too, brother. I'm gonna get Gerald to invite me.
You should,
yeah,
bro.
man.
You the one put us on. You was telling me about him for like 2 years before he finally got on the show.
I know, hey man, you was slow to the punch, but it's probably all that good ass shit you smoking out in Vegas, man. You know, it took a minute, but he had to get out there too. I mean, at least this time he was in a position to be, you know, in studio with you with a good fight to talk about, you know, on a good card. I mean, and look what that led to.
And with a good trainer, you know, because I don't think that when you was putting us on, he was with the Hawk. So like, you know, shit developed for him and it just put him in a better position.
Nah, most definitely, man. And then my DJ business is blowing up. Like, it's to the point where it's getting close to the point where if nobody paid me for boxing, I could still, you know, sustain doing boxing. You know what I mean? So everything's been really good. A lot of blessings coming my way. But yeah, I'm really excited about the new gym. When it's all said and done, we get it painted up and it looks nice, Ness. I'll send you some video of it. It's way different. You're gonna be shocked compared to what you saw.
Dog,
it's gonna be crazy.
You need to tell George to do a grand opening out of there, man. TBV, activate the gym, man. Do a live podcast out of there. Invite some people, get some fighters. But I got a few super chats and a counterpunch from CYP. CYP, I don't think you have your hand raised because it says I'm allowing requests from everyone. So I just need to hear. Do I click you? His hand is raised.
Yo.
I hear you.
Cool, man. I just wanted to talk on something real quick, stir some shit up. There was rumors that Usyk was looking bigger, put on some weight, rumors of 240 pounds, whatever the fuck it might be, whatever. I thought to myself, I said, damn, it's possible for Usyk to weigh more than Wilder's ever weighed in his life? I said, wasn't CYP talking about Wilder could easily be cruiserweight champion of the world if he wanted to? But there's no glory in that shit. Wilder can make 200 pounds and beat them dudes that Usyk beat, but no, he'd rather fight the heavyweight division, fight the monsters, be at a weight disadvantage his entire career. Usyk's doing it now. We praising him for being a smaller man. But if he could be 240, and Wilder ain't never been 240, he's bigger than Wilder. It's weight class, not height class. I find it funny how people complain about Marquez versus Floyd. Oh, he had him at a catch weight. He outweighed him. Man, you complain about 5 pounds. You ain't complaining about 40 pounds. Oh, Andre Ward, a weight bully. Well, why you want to fight Triple G? You complain about 10 pounds. You complain about 40 pounds. Tank versus Leo. It always seems to be fishy because I start to realize what it is. When the black dude has the weight advantage, you fucking cry.
Did he drop off? All right. I got a few super chats here. Looking like I got Casual Boxing Fan who says, disrespect to call Ortiz a tune-up, but as a boxing fan, I get it. I'd bet money on Loma, and I want to see Haney torch him. But I hope Ortiz does his thing. We got another one from RNS1. It says 2 stones equal 28 pounds, roughly what Deontay Wilder was in the third fight with Fury. Muscle requires oxygen. Deontay found that out the hard way. So I guess that's who CYP is beefing with. We got James Benitez that says, Zhang not winning. Trainer should call in stoppage. But we're not arguing if he's going to win. We're arguing, can he go 5.5? Can he go 5.5? That's the debate for today, ladies and gents. Joseph Big Super Mech says, put money on Lipinets. He's beating Omar. That's interesting. Tony Boswell, $5 super chat says, much respect at the Boxing Voice and the chat. Stopped in to show support. Hit the like button. Salute. Glove emoji. 100 emoji. Working and listening. Shout out to you. We appreciate you working and listening. Brandon Les, I've officially lost 62 pounds between the announcement of The Wrestling Voice and the debut of its first actual episode. Shout out to Mario and Supermax, who dropped the ball with that one. Look how far they could have went. They could have been in studio doing that one, right? If they'd have just been, it's all about consistency, man. You got to have consistency.
It breeds success, man. I tell my kids that all the time. Consistency breeds success. It's just as simple as that. It's just like motivation over, you know what I'm saying, having discipline. If you have discipline, you're going to be great at whatever you do because you're not always going to be motivated. But if you're disciplined to do what you need to do every day, that motivation is going to come and go. I just want to make a comment on that Hrgovic. Do you think that Hrgovic is a little bit lessened his wins over Kavnaki? Because he's the one who knocked out Kavnaki twice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think his...
No, Hrgovic? No. That's Robert Helenius that knocked out
Oh, that's Helenius. Oh, okay, shit. All right. I thought that maybe he had dropped him and then his wins look less because Adam has not looked good since being dropped. Has he been dropped all 3 times now?
Who?
Kavnaki. His last fight, the dude dropped him, right? Knocked him out? Didn't he just lose?
I did.
On his tune-up fight.
Who'd he fight? I did just watch that.
I can't remember the dude's name. I don't even feel like he was a big name, but I feel like he stopped him.
I can't remember, but definitely that's not him. It's Robert Helenius. Hrgovic hasn't fought either of those dudes. So, yeah.
Now, is Hrgovic Wilder's sparring partner, or is that Helenius?
That's Helenius, who did knock out Kavnaki.
Okay.
All right, so let me see. It says that James Payne wants to speak. But how do I click? See, it doesn't show him on the side where it usually does. It just says his hand is raised, but I don't know.
I got you. They changed the layout of Skype since you've been home?
Yeah. Well, no, this is not Skype. I'm using Discord over here.
Okay, I got you.
But Bama
you're doing the
Bo's calling
thing.
me for some technical difficulties. What up, Bo?
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
say that again. Nah, I think I see what you're saying. All right.
So yeah, I mean, at the end of the day,
moment.
I think I'm happy to see Wilder back in a fight. I really don't care whether he wins or loses.
Hold on, Adrian. I got James on the line. James, we do hear you. Oh man, these motherfuckers. You see, they get anxious, man. James, we hear you. Relax, man. See, this is why I don't do intros. You got to give me a second to get to it. I got to let my co-hosts stop talking. Like, they get desperate. They just kicked me off thinking I couldn't hit them. Now I got to click back in. They terrible. But hold on for James Payne.
James Payne is my name, partner, how about you? Standing on my property and I'm gonna see about you. If I come out on my porch, I see you chilling in your wheel. Boy, I hope you know somebody, better be waiting on the pitch. James Payne, baby, see me pissing on the post. If we're playing basketball, you might see me in the post.
Can you still hear me?
We always heard you, man. I'm back home where I created this studio, so my shit always work.
Yeah, man, and that's why I wanted to chime in, man. I'm feeling this boxing voice retro energy that y'all giving off this morning, man. We got Mario in the fucking house. I see Mario over there looking slim, trim, ready to make a Border Wars comeback. It look like we got my guy AR the problem up there in Wisconsin putting it down, big fish style, but not the big fish, but the big fish in Wisconsin. We got Bo in the background. I even heard you talking with Danny getting some betting tips this morning. So I'm liking, this shit right here, man. It's some retro shit. Y'all already know who it is. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. You was talking about that Usyk and that AJ situation. My personal pick, I'm rocking with AJ. I want to see AJ get this 3-time action going on. And the reason that I'm rocking with AJ, for one, when you talk about Usyk, knowing that he's the smaller man, not so much the smaller man as far as weight, really, but just over the years as we've watched him with this transformation from this lower weight division up until what he currently is at heavyweight. I just feel like that gaining in the weight is going to slow him down, and I think AJ is going to be just right and more aggressive and get that shit taken care of this time. Get that 3-time action going on. So that's my pick. I'm gonna holler at y'all.
All right, champ. Appreciate you calling in. So once again, if you want to speak, just go ahead and raise your hand. It will allow us to know. Adrian, what's up? Anything before I go to the next caller?
Like I said, man, AJ, to me, I don't think he's ever recovered from the Andy knockout. I think somewhere he's gun shy, and I don't think that aggression necessarily is going to be there once Usyk frustrates him. I don't know. I don't want to say it's over for the guy, but he just hasn't shown me, even in his last, couple of fights, he hasn't shown me the dude that got up against Klitschko. He's not that guy anymore to me. Yeah. And I think if you take that edge off of him, an elite's going to beat him. Because, at this point, if he can even get and beat Usyk, do you think he even has a chance at Tyson Fury if he comes out of retirement? Because I just don't see it.
Man, if he could beat Usyk, the world is his oyster again, man.
I see Deontay Wilder taking him out.
Fine. And that's fine. But guess what? That fight don't happen if he don't beat Usyk. And if he beats Usyk, the Wilder AJ fight is the biggest fight in boxing. But he got to beat Usyk.
I think that's a bigger fight than him versus Fury, to be honest, even though it's for the belts. It's a fight we've all wanted to see for a really long time. And I think the two styles are a good matchup against each other as far as, we're talking about AJ, we're talking about Wilder. I think those are two exciting styles if you put them against each other.
I'm with you. Let me get out to Huntsville, Alabama. James Benitez.
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
And it's not going the distance. Either he'll wave the white flag or I'll wave it for him.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
A lot of you live believable lives.
It's easy to sit in those seats. It ain't easy to stand up here. Remember that.
Matter of fact, when I smacked his brother in this gym right here, he didn't do anything. All he did was stand there like a big fat pussy.
In your mind, how does that fight go?
With me getting my hand raised.
SDS Promotions.
You hear me?
Of course we hear you, man. Even though you just dropped off. He just dropped off. That wasn't me, y'all. Let's get him back, though. There he goes. You there? What up, James?
Bueller.
James. All right. Well, he dropped off. He was there.
You're having some technical difficulties with the. What are you bouncing over to Discord?
I got Discord and Blog Talk. Anybody want to call in on Blog Talk, you can do so by calling the number 1-425-569-5241. And we're also on Discord. I had James. I don't know. We heard him, but he bounced. But let's see here. While we wait, we do got some other super chats. Sick Mudda Sucker says, watching Usyk participating in orthodox stance. Watch out for Ukrainian switch hitting. Yeah, I mean, and obviously AJ has that comment out there this week where he's like, you know, if Usyk wasn't a southpaw, he would have ran through him. So, you know, that's that, right? He doesn't like southpaws, and he's making it very obvious.
I mean, how many heavyweight southpaws are there?
You got Luis Ortiz, you got Zhang, you got obviously Usyk. Who else? Southpaw. Ooh.
I didn't even realize Zhang was a southpaw. I guess I didn't pay close enough attention.
Definitely southpaw. I got James Benitez in Atlanta on Blog Talk. What up?
Yo, Ness, you hear me now?
I heard you the last time. You just thought we didn't hear you.
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on my Discord. It's like it just kicked me out of some shit, man. So I don't know what happened, man. But nah, I was just going to respond back, man. I mean, you know, CYP, he's family, man. But hey, it doesn't matter what weight class that Wilder would have been in, man. He wouldn't beat no Usyk, man. That's just a pure fact. You know, Usyk would have been too skilled for him. You know, he's just a better fighter. Even if AJ does lose to Usyk, man, it's still a big fight on the table for those two to have, man, because that's old beef that should have been hashed out. And it'll be, I guess, internationally, it'll be looked at as still as big as Bud versus Earl on that level of a big fight. Other than that, man, I got Hrgovic stopping Zhang. He's probably going to stop him early. Mario I'm glad to have you back on the show, even if it's just for today. It's good to see you. You look healthy,
early? How early though? Mario been gone, but how early? You don't think Zhang
man.
going to 5.5?
Man, fuck no, man. Only person that believes in Zhang is just King Born, man. And that's what he says in his intro. And that's it, man. Ain't nobody else buying that shit, man. At least I'm not. I bet on the under. And last thing, man. Hey, it's a fight that's been building up for Border Wars for so long, man. Are we going to actually get the Keem and Adrian fight, man? I need to see that fight, man. We need to go ahead and put some bet odds out there for that
fight.
Now that's happening.
That's one of the fights. That's one of the fights.
We agreed to that a long time ago.
That's one of the fights that is happening.
Oh, okay.
They just no official announcement yet. To them checks clear, man. They got to clear them checks, man.
Oh, gotcha. Well, hey, man, we need to have that betting show for Border Wars, man, so I can go ahead and put some money down, man.
I don't know, man. If Keem ducked me, I'm betting on Adrian, man.
You're crazy as hell, man. You know, hey, Adrian, I love you, man, but, you know, I'm just showing my Puerto Rican bias right now, man. I've been riding with Keem.
It's all right. I'm going to have Fat Joe take Keem's Puerto Rican card. Don't worry.
I love it,
He's going to look like Josue Vargas in there. Trust me.
Nah.
You're going to be crying in the corner for your Puerto Rican brother. It's all good, player.
Hey, also, man, people shouldn't count out Jermaine Ortiz, man. I think that's probably a dangerous fight for Loma, man. Yeah, he might not look the best against Adorno, but shit, man, from what I've seen from that interview, man, I think he helped build a star nest with that interview. And, man, I just want to see him do great things in sport, man. You know, so I ain't never going to bet against him again, man. So I hope he takes out the White Wolf. And we can just move on from that, from that saga. Anyways, I'm out, fellas.
All right, James, thanks for calling in. And I just want to say, if you haven't already caught that Jermaine Ortiz interview, it is on our YouTube channel. You can go ahead and check that out. And make sure you share that. Like, James said, that interview can help him become a star. And it was definitely a candid one. It's titled, "To be the first person to defeat Shakur. Jermaine Ortiz on Shakur bout if he moved up. We got CYP, California.
Yo, y'all hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
I love James. Don't get it twisted. But telling people it's a fact because Wilder doesn't have skill, they lose to Usyk, man. Are you telling me that the 43 dudes Wilder beat all had less skill than him? Is that what you're telling me? So you tell one thing I love about civilians, y'all love believing what people tell you instead of what you see, right? That's why elite people run the world. They'll tell you shit that doesn't even add up and you'll still follow them. Skill doesn't mean shit if you're losing, okay? It don't mean shit if you're losing. There's a whole bunch of boxers who are just powerful, good punchers, whatever, and they have more wins than the skilled dude has losses. See, a lot of these dudes lose fights that y'all never get to see because they were never stars. There's a whole bunch of dudes who could box really, really well who you will never know of because they're not really good boxers, but they're very skilled boxers. But the art of boxing is to win, not to look good doing it, just fucking win. If you believe that the dudes at cruiserweight are knocking out Wilder when Wilder's only loss was to a dude taller than him and 40 to 50 pounds heavier, then you don't know boxing. If you're not going to bully Wilder, you have no chance of surviving those punches. If Wilder beats whoever the white dude is, if he beat him, Usyk wins and beats AJ again, Wilder will not be the underdog versus Usyk. I'm willing to put $100 on it right now. If that match made is if both of them dudes win their fight, we'll go to the odds makers, look at bookie, and we'll see who's the favorite in that fight. I guarantee you, Usyk will not be the favorite to beat no Deontay Wilder at heavyweight if they both win their next upcoming matches. That's what CYP is saying. Ain't nobody stupid. Usyk is a great boxer. Don't get it twisted. But great is about how you win, when you win, and again, how you win. Because George Foreman was not that fucking skilled. And the only dude to beat him was Muhammad Ali, who is the best ever. Usyk ain't no fucking Muhammad Ali. Beating AJ, cool. But dude, Andy Ruiz beat AJ too. Pretty soon, AJ gonna be the butt of that joke, like at a party when they talk about, hey, how do you get on top as an underdog? Do you 1, do this, 2, do this, or 3, beat Anthony Johnson? It's gonna be 3, beat Anthony Johnson. CYP out.
All right. If you are on Blog Talk and you want to call in or want to voice your opinion, you know you got to press 1 time. And Canna is going to be handling the Discord. So it looks like JT is ready. Canna, let me know if you could bring him on. Oh, wow, he did that pretty quick. All right, this is that'll be even better, you see. He did that very fast. So now I'll go ahead and give JT. Where is your intro?
So interesting that you come across like a nice guy, but you're really a piece of shit. Hey, with that comment. Come on. No, that was a piece of fuck you. That was a piece of shit. You know, we're doing live TV. Man, I don't care. What you gonna do about it?
I'll kill this mother. Why do you have to talk like that? Well, I'm talking to you the way I want to talk to you. You have a problem? Turn off your station. I'm the best ever.
JT, what up?
Yeah, can y'all?
We hear you.
Yeah. Can y'all?
We hear you, but you keep exiting. I don't know. You don't have to say, do we hear you? We can hear you.
No, listen to what I'm saying. That's somebody keeps sending me an invite. They sent it 3 times in a row, like I had to get back on. But Ness, I heard you say something. I don't disagree with it, but I think.
And he's gone again. So I think it's a matter of people learning how to use Discord. I know it's not you, but I guess all of us, because I know I can't use it, and that's why Canna's.
Can you hear me?
I hear you now, but yeah, you just left for a quick second.
No, I'm telling you, what's happening is on y'all side because it keeps, you know how you sep the thing, I got to keep pressing and sep, I'm going back being cut off. But like I was saying, I think even if Anthony Joshua loses to Usyk, I think it still will be an exciting fight between him and Deontay Wilder. I think I still got Wilder beating Anthony Joshua just off the styles, and James Benitez called and said he got Usyk beating Wilder. I disagree with him because that styles makes fight. Just like CYP said, Wilder is a small heavyweight, and I don't see Usyk opposing that skill set or weight on Wilder. So Wilder definitely would be more comfortable in that fight and probably would stop Usyk. You know, Usyk got all the skills, but I just think Wilder got the speed and the style to beat a Usyk. So I disagree with James.
Well, all right. Once again, the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1 time to voice your opinion. Speaking of James Benitez, he says, with a $5 super chat, let's stop the cap. Usyk too skilled for Wilder. No one-punch man would Usyk. I guess he meant no one-punch man with Usyk. Or, because I don't know, no one-punch man would Usyk. Just a fact. Could be at cruiser, bridger, or heavy. Same results. Wilder loses. Alrighty then. It looks like Davidian is available. Canna let me know if we're going to bring him on. Davidian.
I'm healthy, strong, and about to knock Earl Spence out in Jesus' name. I'm bringing the whole church.
SDS promotion.
You win some, you lose some. But you live like another day.
I got the whole Christian congregation behind me.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
In Jesus' name.
And we all know God only made one thing perfect, and that's my boxing ring.
What up?
What up? What's up, Ness?
Chilling.
Yeah, I'm excited for the fights this weekend. All
right. So maybe it was the same thing JT's saying. Something about the invite.
Yeah, it's doing the same thing, Ness.
What it said to you?
It just keeps asking me to accept.
Yeah, but you're already here, so don't accept it again. You're here.
Gotcha. But yeah, as far as Anthony Joshua, I got Usyk. I don't know. I just feel like we'll see. I mean, Anthony Joshua, for me, he's got to really show me what he's been working with. Because every time you think he's going to do something, it don't be the way that you thought he was going to do it. So let's see if he can correct his mistakes. And I'm one of the few. I do have Zhang against Hrgovic. I don't know what, James was talking about, but, put me there. I got Zhang. So, yeah, that's my call, basically. Great show as always. Right. God bless y'all.
Bet. Let me get to what I got here. Sorry for 1 second, fellas. It looks like Brandon in Cincinnati is available. Canna. In the meantime, Mr. Special Feature says, just showing love and jamming on the job. I expect AJ versus Usyk to be a great fight. Well, shout out to Louisiana. Thank you for showing some love. We're going out to Cincinnati.
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that knows me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swifts, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman.
Oh, yeah.
One of the people's choices. One of the fan favorite, the guy that can galvanize this crowd, such as myself.
He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking. Yep, Brandon in Cincinnati.
SDS Promotions.
Brandon, what up?
Yo.
We hear you.
JT is absolutely right. I'm having the same problem he said he was having.
But listen. For you and anyone else, once you're in here, you don't have to accept again. You're already here. And he did it again.
Ness, it'll kick you out, then ask you to accept again. You're not kicking yourself out and hitting accept. It's kicking you out, then telling you to accept again. That's the issue he was trying to explain to you. But I'm here now. Let me go ahead and cook. It's quite simple. AJ has to figure out a way to stop Usyk's feet from moving so much. For 12 rounds, Usyk didn't stop moving his feet, circling him to the left while winning the center of the ring battle. Usyk was able to win the center of the ring battle, never keeping his feet, in one spot. So it was never a stationary target for AJ to hit. So AJ was confused about where to jab because he was circling to his left side the whole fight and was able to do it the whole fight without going to the ropes. AJ got to figure out a way to get them feet stopped, make Usyk a stationary target, which is probably going to be the best way of doing that is getting him on the ropes, making him tired, going to the body. I don't know if AJ could do it, but I am rooting for him to do it. But my mind is telling me Usyk is just too skilled for AJ. And on the other question, I do think Usyk is too skilled for Wilder as well. That's my call on that. He's just too skilled.
Listen, fuck all that bullshit. What about Hrgovic and Zhang 5.5, man? Over under.
Who's the favorite?
Hrgovic, of course.
They just did it again. That's to kick me out and ask me to accept. Whoever you got running the mound is fucking up. But yeah, I got Hrgovic winning.
Blame Canna, man.
Yeah, I got Hrgovic winning that fight. I think
yeah, ain't nobody asked you that. Specific question needs a specific answer, man. Bo, stop sending additional invites, Bo. Canna's handling it, champ. We got too many people over there playing chief, man. One person at a time. One person, man. Just one. Just one. One person's handling it. So if you gonna handle it, tell Canna you gonna handle it, or vice versa. But y'all both can't send invites because, y'all hear them getting mad at Discord, and it's really both of y'all sending invites. Like, what's up with that? But look, fucking Brandon's gone. I ain't even get my answer, man. I'm trying to get my answer from the real dudes that really motherfucking be picking and breaking shit down. I just talking a bunch of gibberish, man. Brandon, call back in, bruv. I need that. Because I'm going to go ahead and put this 10 on this parlay. Fuck it. I'm going to show y'all what this is. This is not the guaranteed one, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot going on here, right? Hrgovic got to go over 5.5. Then AJ also got to go over 5.5, but I know that's happening. Neither one of them motherfuckers knocked each other out the last time. Then Figueroa got to go over 5.5, but we all know he's struggled to make weight. He's never been focused in his fucking life. And I'm picking Arthur Puello, man. I seen him put all types of hands, man. In Spanish, we say que le dio atabecito to the WIBO champ. IBO champ, motherfucking Yelanusinov. He hit that boy with everything. So I'm picking Puello. I'm putting 10 on that because, honestly, there ain't a fight there I don't feel confident. If anything, if I had the gun to my head, oh, shit, I forgot I could do this, man. See, I be forgetting my own setup. Hey, damn. So, gun to my head, I would say the fight with Figueroa and Lipinets, that's the one I'm least confident about. And that's only because, Figueroa. Well, not Figueroa. Hrgovic is like last minute replacement. So, not Hrgovic, excuse me. Lipinets is last minute replacement. So, I don't know that he's necessarily trained. Like, if this was a 12-week camp or an 8-week camp for this fight, I would be picking Lipinets over Omar Figueroa without a doubt. But it's not. He got the last minute notice. But he's Ukrainian. He's Eastern European or some shit like that. These dudes is always in shape. Like, when have you seen Victor Postal not in shape? Like, I don't believe that this dude won't be in shape. I don't even remember this dude never not in shape. Let's put it like that, right? So, like, yeah, there's that big ass, oh, they caught him in between camps. I just hope that he was ready. You know what I'm saying? Like, I later met Bobby Santos, which was the dude that got the fight. I think his name is like Hector, the Dominican that beat Colbert. So I got that inside story, and he's like, you know, we get the call from Al, and Al's like, yo, can this guy, whatever his name is, be ready? And Bobby's like, he could be ready, and I promise you that motherfucking Colbert's gonna be in the fight of his life. He never told Al that this dude was gonna win, but he definitely told this fighter, hey, you can win this fight. Obviously, they went on to win. And obviously, they was in town. He only flew him out from the DR. And that's what I told the cat. I said, bro, you need to live out here. Look, you got this opportunity because you came to see a fight. I forgot what fight he was in town to see, and then got the call right there as a last-minute replacement. So I say all that to say that Lipinets might be in shape as well. That being said, I am screen sharing, and I'm gonna go ahead and place this $10 bet. I really do like this parlay, so I'm making that. I'm making that. That one is in. That one is in. So now what I want to do is kind of do those bets again without some of those dangerous ones. So maybe something like let me see. Is there any hands up? No hands up. Okay. Brandon, you back, though. Bring him on. One person, send him an invite, please. And over here, I got Big Supermax. So I made that bet. At least that's locked in. I do want to double back and talk about Hrgovic parlay 5.5 with AJ parlay 10.5 alone. You know, without putting anything else in that. I think that's good money in itself. Again, the first fight with AJ went 12. You know, yeah, I heard my man who called in talking about AJ gonna get caught with something because he coming in this fight a little more aggressive. Yeah, I hear that. But I feel like AJ's also gonna be more on point because it's do or die. You lose this fight, you lose the belts. You lose this fight, you lose the keys to the kingdom. It's over. So I think he's gonna be on high alert, you know, and I don't think he's winning. That's not what I'm picking. I don't care about who wins. I'm picking the over. 10.5 for AJ and your man's in them. And I'm picking again the 5.5 on the Hrgovic fight. I don't care who's winning neither of those fights. Remember what I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck because that's where y'all get it fucked up. I just know Big Bang ain't going nowhere. Not before 5.5. Fuck out of here. He ain't going nowhere, not before 5.5. And AJ, Usyk gonna have to make me a believer the hard way. The hard way. You know I ain't believe he was a real heavyweight the first time. And I ain't far removed from that yet. Me and a whole bunch of motherfuckers in this world think AJ just chose the wrong game plan. You know what I'm saying? So Usyk really got to make me a believer. Show me you could get him out of there under 10.5. Show me. Because I'm taking that bet. Both those bets together is a plus 224. That means you put 100, you make your 100 plus 224 back. That's $334 or $324, right? You drop a hundo on that. You see? You're going to make your 100 back plus this 224.97. I fucking love that bet right there. I'm going to hold that bet to hear Brandon's call and hear Supermax call and see some chats and hope that y'all convince me otherwise. But I feel like this bet is a good bet. Don't worry about how much money I'm putting on it. Worry about how much money would you put on it, and then equate risk reward. Don't be like, Ness, don't put it 100. Oh, fuck what I'm putting. Is it a good bet? Do you think AJ and Usyk fight? Not AJ gets knocked out. Do you think the fight goes to 10.5? And do you think the other fight goes to 10.5? And the other fight is Hrgovic, Zhang. Okay? Now we going out to some more callers. Hopefully we can get this shit together. We going to work it out. I'm going to be out here for like 7 or 8 days, so we going to get this shit together. And it made me realize I'm going to have to take a computer and get that shit done out there too. What's that noise? Who we just let in here?
Yo.
Who that? Adrian?
Yo, Ness.
Who that? Supermax? Oh shit! I didn't even know I unmuted you. I was gonna go to your intro. Look, I'm screen sharing intros right now. They was about to see that I was gonna go to your intro. I wasn't even supposed to be screen sharing because I'm fucking up. I was showing my bets, but what's good? I'm rusty, man. I ain't been
in a while, man.
Exactly. I ain't been here in a minute, so I'm rusty.
Yeah, it's good. It actually, I love the new studio, don't get me wrong, but it's always cool to see you come and do the throwback thing. But hey, champ, Lipinets was already on the card. He's been in camp for 3 months.
Oh, fucking hell, that's perfect. That means that
other money on Sergey.
No, that means that other parlay was beautiful. Then that strengthens that other parlay. But now, let me go see what Lipinets.
He was on the.
I'm gonna take out AJ, who I'm nervous about, and I'll put in Lipinets.
This is the debut of the first ever Supermax lock it in on Lipinets. He's beating Omar. It seems like
but that's just because you got something against Omar, though. Because what's your reason?
I got nothing against Omar. I was a big fan of Omar, bro.
And that's what it is. So you've been let down. So you've been let down. So you think he's gonna fail you again?
Nah, look, I thought Broner was gonna stop him. I had Broner stopping him.
See? So wait a minute. So wait a minute. So is it really that Omar is not good anymore, or is it that you're just done with him from a mental standpoint? Like, check what you said. You literally had. You just said you had Broner.
Some guys.
Homie. You just said you had Broner stopping him. When the fuck has Broner stopped anybody? When's the last time he stopped anybody? And then think about when's the last time he stopped anybody with a real name. Like, Omar's a real name in this sport.
Now, keep in mind,
Omar, did Ugas stop Omar Figueroa? Because I don't think he did. And Ugas is a big welterweight.
I think he did.
Man, you crazy.
I could be wrong, but I think he did.
You crazy. I'm about to Google it right now. I'm on Omar's name. You tripping.
I swear, wasn't it Ugas that beat the shit out of Omar?
And Ugas beat him up. Ugas won. Ugas beat him up, but I bet you he ain't stop him. I'm about to double check. If you right, you right. I'm all right with that.
We're going to find out.
We about to find out. Box right, Omar Figueroa Jr. Am I screen sharing? Let me screen share this shit. Screen share. What we got here?
But plus, anyways, Lipinets got a tricky style.
Ugas went 12 with him, homie. Ugas went 12 with him. I'm telling you, B. I'm telling you.
You got to keep in mind, I'm a fan of AB, but like, look, I think Sergey Lipinets is gonna beat him. Omar, at one time, bro, he was it was ever since that Takashi
he got
Miura fight.
2 by knockout. He just lost to Ennis. He had the decision where people thought he lost to Clayton, but those dudes is boxers. He coming to fight. Omar coming to fight. So
that's what I'm saying.
That's more the Eric Bonet, Lamont Peterson styles. He beat Clarence Booth in a 7-8 rounder. I mean, yo, Lipinets ain't really got no names, man. He ain't really got no names.
I don't got no trust for Omar, I'm telling you.
I mean, he went 12 with Mikey.
It seems like he was a back
He was down. I don't know.
And it seems like he was the backup plan because what I was reading, he didn't really have an opponent. It seemed like he was just told to be ready on the card.
Yeah.
So he was going to be on the card with like a no-name. So PBC With the history of AB and Omar, I think they was already hit. This might not come all the way through, so they had him ready to go. So yeah, I would say it's a lock, man. Put me in for the first super big lock on Lipinets to win the fight.
Hey yo, Lipinets is an underdog, homie. I mean, Lipinets is he's the favorite. He's the favorite.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, he's minus 357.
On my bookie, I swear he was plus money early. Like, just in this call, they changed the line on us. Because I promise you, I've seen him.
Bro,
as the underdog earlier.
He's the favorite by knockout. He's gonna knock out Omar. That's what they think. This is a good fight to bet the decision.
They got Sergey Lipinets as a minus. Yeah. If they got him as a minus 350, then yeah, I go decision.
This is a good fight to bet the decision. They got Lipinets as a minus. They got a minus 180. What the fuck do they know that we don't know? Did they think Lipinets is stopping Omar Figueroa? Omar Figueroa ain't never been stopped. I bet you. Let me check this shit out. 1 KO. It was.
He got stopped before.
Nah, Abel Ramos did it. And that was the last fight he was in.
Bad in that fight too.
That was the last fight he was in. Yeah, but this is the fucking thing. This is an old version of this is not Omar that beat Michael Perez and that beat Ricky Burns and shit, right? Like, this is a different Omar, man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like he had that fight in the Alamo Dome, and he's never been the same. You remember that war he had with the Japanese dude back in the day? They fought in the Alamo Dome, and it was a brutal fight. He won,
it's like
he was never the same.
I can't even pronounce that dude's name, but I know. Yeah. It's like It's like Arakawa or some shit like that. But listen, let me get to some other calls, man. Yeah, fudge. I don't know. That fucked everything up, bro, because that fucked up my $10 parlay. That's crazy. I got to go back and see this now. What happened there? Open bets. Figueroa over under plus 107. So we got he can't, fucking Figueroa just got stopped by Abel Ramos of all people. This fucker. He better be in good shape. He was just on Twitter talking mad garbage about Broner not being professional. He better be in shape. He fuck up my parlay. He know I'm going to be done with his ass. I just need you, let me see. I just need you to go 12, man. Fuck it. I mean, I don't need you to go 12, but at least get to the ninth. Well, let's see. Let's get to some callers. It looks like we have a bunch. We're going to New York City.
Listen, Vegas don't know nothing. The world don't know nothing. Only I know everything.
We did it first, and we motivate even the greats.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez! I told everybody.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
What he done to the boxing world to be number one in a junior weight division?
SDS Promotions.
Brandon Lenz, I like that Lipinets by decision, man. I do. What up, David Maldonado?
Yo, Nestor Gibbs, what's good, man? Yo, it feels like a throwback Thursday to see you back in the original studio, man. That's how it is, man. Yo, let me ask you a question. Why y'all don't play the beat in the background? When you used to do the show, you used to have the beat by one of your producers. He had a dope-ass beat playing in the background. Whatever happened with that, man?
Again, man, it's like I was telling people on the back call last night, man. I try to please you, someone else is going to get mad, right? So, like, I would play that beat. Someone else would be like, yo, that beat's too much. Turn that shit off. We just want to talk boxing. I could barely hear. You know what I'm saying?
No, but that shit was cool, bro. That shit brought energy.
Yeah,
Because, sometimes there's a little bit of silence.
To you, it was energy, but some
dope,
people find it, like, too much. Like, yeah, but I got that shit. It's around here somewhere. It was actually Stainless beat, I think.
Yeah, that's the dude that fought with Francis. Yeah, man. Yeah, hell yeah. There was two beats you used to use, but the up tempo one, that shit was dope, man. You gotta, you know what I mean? That shit was dope. Anyway, I'm disappointed that this fight is not happening with Adrian Broner. I was really looking forward to AB, and I'm really rooting for him. And what the last caller said, I agree. If they would have fought, if AB were to let his hands go, I think AB would stop him because AB is AB hits harder than Ugas, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I wish that fight would have happened. I've been wanting that fight, bro, but I don't know, man. As far as Lomachenko coming back, it's gonna be interesting because he's coming back against a young, hungry fighter. So I still think Lomachenko is gonna wash him, but it's gonna be interesting to see. And I mean, the only three fighters I see that could beat Lomachenko is Shakur, Tio, and Tank. Only reason why I say that is because I don't think Haney got the power to get his respect. Tio got his power he respects his power. I think Tank and Loma would look the same way like Tio and Loma did. Loma's gonna run for like 7 rounds and give those rounds away, running from the power, and then he's probably gonna jump on Tank later. But by that time, Tank already won the fight. Shakur don't got the power, but Shakur got the inside game to beat Lomachenko if Lomachenko gets close. That's how I think that's gonna happen. But it's good that Lomachenko's coming back. As far as the heavyweight fight, I'm going with I want AJ to win.
Hey, David, so what you think about Jermaine Ortiz getting the Lomachenko fight?
That's what I'm talking about. I think I got to give Lomachenko credit, bro. He don't be picking just nobody, man. He picking a young, hungry. I think Jermaine's undefeated. He's half Puerto Rican. He's Dominican. I would like for him to win because he's representing for us too. But I don't think Lomachenko is gonna. I don't think he's gonna beat Lomachenko. I think Lomachenko is gonna do him like he's gonna do him bad. You know what I mean? Lomachenko is showing that he's on a different level at the end of the day. Yes, he was in the Ukraine, but Lomachenko is the kind of guy that he doesn't get fat. He don't use drugs. He don't abuse his body. I'm pretty sure he did some kind of
his
shadow
timing,
boxing, maybe.
His timing is off. You know, all that shit, bro.
When was the last time he fought, Ness?
When the last time he sparred? When the last time he sparred? When the last time he jumped rope? When the last time he shadow boxed? You tell me.
No, I'm sure he did all that. I'm sure he did all that. But
yeah. In military boots with guns?
I mean, I don't know, but like I said, Lomachenko is a special fighter at the end of the day, man. He's one of them guys that can take a year off like Terrence Crawford and come back, even though he's not in the gym. But I think Lomachenko is going to beat him. He's probably going to be a little rusty. I think Ortiz is going to have some success, but I think Lomachenko is either going to stop him late or win a decision. You know, that's what I think. And
so is that the beat Ortiz, you talking about, or you don't even hear it?
Let me hold on. I don't hear nothing.
That's crazy. It's playing. All right, David.
Yeah, there we go. That's it right there. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yeah, man. You got to do that, man. Do that shit in the studio, too, man. It brings energy, bro. You know what I mean? I remember, you used to be arguing and cursing niggas out all over the phone, and that beat would be playing in the background. That shit was hilarious, man.
Again, man, not everybody likes it. Some people think the beat cuts you out or you whatever, you know. But listen, man, thank you for calling in. You the man with the master plan. I think I see an alumni caller out here. Let me see what this is. That is him? That's crazy. Let me see if I could blow the dust off this intro. Let me see where that's at, bro. Let me see, did he make the motherfucking cut? Because when you don't call in that long, I might get rid of the intro to make space for the more frequent callers. Where are you? Uh-oh. This shit, they need to update this so I can have a search when I just type in the name of the fucking intro, bro. Yeah, you might have got released. I feel like I didn't, and it should be here. Oh my, let me see, go slow. Damn, I got 2 James Benitez remix. SDS, what's this one?
SDS promotion.
Real hate, man, that's like an art form.
I was the one I used to like.
Listos pe los chingazos.
They got him with 2. Where is? Oh, that's J Matt. Trying to check the list 2 times. There you go. Now you're going to feel special. You almost was like, damn, Ness, you got rid of me. I ain't do it, champ.
Dollar D Beyonce Productions.
J Hardcore Boxing. They don't know shit about boxing.
BoxingWiz.com.
J Hardcore, what up, baby?
Yo, what's up? That's the Gibbs. How you feeling, baby?
I'm good, man. How are you? Happy to hear from you, man.
Hey, man, I might not call in too much, but I do listen damn near every other day. So trust me, I'm there, and I'm always liking something of yours, so you know that. So,
Appreciate
I'm
it,
here.
man. How's everything?
I'm here in spirit. Oh, man, life is beautiful, man. I ain't got no complaints, man. Just keeping everything simple, that's all. Keeping everything simple, man. I got a dog now, so that's something new.
Oh, shit. What you get?
I got an Aussie Doodle. I actually inherited it from my daughter, man. She couldn't keep it in her condo. So she was like, Pops, I need you to take hold of him. And I done fell in love with this motherfucker, man. So, it's all good, man. But, life is good, man. Keeping things simple, man. And just enjoying boxing as usual, man. That's it, man. But congratulations on all the success you all are doing over there, man.
Thank you.
I'm watching everything, man. So, yeah, keep it up, man. I mean, you doing your thing. Y'all doing your thing, man. I really like that, man. And I like how, you still bigging up the community as you go. You know what I mean? Because that's what's up.
I appreciate you, man.
But I was looking
so
at...
let me get a few certain specific answers here, man, because I'm trying to get some help here. Hrgovic versus Zhang, does it go past 5.5 rounds? Hrgovic versus Zhang.
It will.
Okay. AJ versus Usyk, does it go past 10.5 rounds?
I think it goes the distance.
Okay. And Omar Figueroa and Sergey Lipinets, does Lipinets does that fight go over 8.5 rounds?
It does, and Lipinets wins it.
Okay. All right. Well, those are all my questions because those are just some bets I'm trying to make. But what's up with you, man? What's going on? What you got to tell us about? Which fight you most excited for, or what's on your mind?
Well, I wanted to see the Broner thing, man. I definitely wanted to see that, but that didn't go through. So, I mean, I hope everything is cool. I hope he be all right, man. I mean, he been battling this thing for a while, so I guess whatever was going on was just too heavy for him. I hope that's what it was, But also, Omar, he ain't the same guy no more either. So, I've heard a few people say they was in the gym and he was looking skinny fat. So
for this camp,
well, not for this camp, but
The
they said they
camp.
was in there. They was over there. Yeah. They said he was looking real skinny fat. So I don't know if he still got it. Like I used to love the kid, man.
Yeah, he was letting his hands go when he was young.
Right. But I think that was Supermax that was saying when he fought that Japanese kid, I think that took something out of him. I really think, you leave a lot in the ring every time, man.
Hell yeah.
I think he really left something that time, man, to be truthfully honest.
Yo, isn't it you?
What's up?
Isn't it your son that is like excelling in wrestling or something?
He's MMA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Congratulations,
MMA.
man.
Thank you. Yeah, he loves it, man. He's a gym rat. He's in there all the time. And my 2 youngest boys in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
So,
shout out to you, champ.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I didn't get the boxers I wanted, but, they still into some fighting. So I can't get it all. So yes, indeed, man. So shoot, were you down in Miami? I mean, in Tampa right now?
Yeah. I'm in Florida for about a week. I was coming out here for the Broner fight, man. They blew They fucked up the plans, man. Ain't no sense in driving motherfucking hour 20 minutes now.
You already there. Damn, man. You might as well. People love to see you, bro. You know that. You're a legend out here, man. You know what I mean? So
I gotta do these fight chats, man. Remember, we got Anthony Joshua this Saturday and Broner. So it's like an all day. I'm gonna be in this motherfucker all day. I'm actually glad I'm not over there because it would have been more difficult to do all them hours. I would have been taking breaks. See, I don't gotta really take breaks here because I could just smoke in my office, man. Shit.
Right.
But shit, you want me to do a 6-hour stream? I gotta go to that rooftop.
Hey, with the Joshua thing, man, I really, they talking about how he's gonna be more aggressive and everything. And I think if he does, I think that's going to even play more into Usyk's hand, to be truthfully honest, man. We always say that a good boxer beats a good brawler, you know.
Yeah.
Now, but Joshua is a big man, though, and they always said that a good big man beats a good little man.
That's what it's supposed to do if you act like a big man.
Yeah, but mentally, man, I don't think Joshua is confident. He's never been a big confident guy to me personally. You know what I mean? So I don't know if Usyk took it from him on the last one. I think that's going to play an important role, man. Is he really confident about actually beating Usyk? Because, I mean, Usyk, man, he's just a technician forever, man. And now he done picked up a little weight, and I don't know if that's going to help him or not.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because sometimes that slows you down, you know, and his feet was really helping him on the last fight. So it breaks it all the way down to 50-50. And when he goes 50-50, I always go with the boxer.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. But if I had to put my money on it, I would put my money on Usyk on this one. And, you know, I mean, Joshua's still always going to be okay. He can still do the Wilder fight. He can still do the Fury fight, even if he loses. He still gets all those fights, you know, because the UK, they just stay behind their people. So he'll be okay. But I think Usyk wins it, and I don't think Fury want to fight Usyk. I mean, he's just another Cunningham, and Cunningham was hell to Fury, you know. So that's what I got, man. Listen there, man. As I said, again, congratulations on all the success. Hey, I want y'all people to smash the like button, share the stories, and no shoplifting.
Let's go.
It's free. Let's go.
Yo, appreciate you, man. Thank you, man. Wish your son continued success in MMA. You know, like you said, I wish it would have been some boxers. We could have gave him his first interview, you know. I'm really waiting for that moment. We haven't had one of those yet, like a listener who's got a fighter, son, you know, father, son, daughter type of fighter thing where they become a pro. I don't think that's happened yet. Like from one of our listeners. We had a listener that became pro. He got on a PBC card. I never say his name because, you know, he wanted it that way. Like, I think all we ever did was like show him. I wonder if Keem remember. We showed him on Instagram like his 6-pack and shit. He was doing like this insane ab workout, but it was crazy, bro. After the fight, he's like, bro, I'm retired. Like that shit is a different world when the headgear comes off, and that always got me to think like and obviously he got knocked out in his first fight debut, but that always makes me wonder like, yo, should fighters take off the headgear like right before that pro debut, right? Like, do you keep just sparring with headgear and bigger gloves and go in there with false confidence and then get touched with some 8 ounces and your fucking legs turn to shit? Let me go out to some more callers, though. You know the number to call in, 1-425-569-5241. Press 1. One time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline. Don't forget to add Nesta Gibbs on we're not using Skype. Holy shit. Don't forget to join us on Discord and raise your hand if you want to rock out. We also on Blog Talk 1-425-569-5241. Let me go to Info Joe. What up?
Because, you know, there ain't no show without Info Joe.
Are you ready for our next bout? Let me hear you.
Shout out to the boxing god.
It's showtime.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
The fight starts now. Give the fans a show and let your hands go.
SDS Promotions.
Puff Puff Pastries on IG. Satisfy that cannabis-infused sweet tooth.
Joe, what up?
Yo, what up, Ness?
Chill.
What's up, fam? How I feel back to be back in Florida, brother.
Oh, good. I missed the shit out this house for sure.
I know, man. You didn't even get a chance to get it warm and cozy in there yet, man, before you was out of there.
Yeah, man. It's definitely...
That's right. That's right.
Definitely bittersweet, you know, because it's like, yeah, you know, the growth is necessary, but it's like, man, this shit was everything I fucking dreamed for.
That's right. That's right. You live in bigger dreams, though, bro. Sometimes you don't know where this world gonna take you. Let me cook for a minute on this boxing. I'm gonna go out on a limb, man. I know AJ probably not the favorite. I'm gonna pick AJ. I think he did do a lot of things wrong, especially fighting the southpaw. He never kept his lead foot on the outside.
Hold up, fans.
All right.
I'm more interested in, like, I mean, obviously I want you to give your breakdown and your pick. You know, the official picks ain't until Thursday. You know that, but like, I'm more interested if you believe the fight goes past 10.5, and even more interested if you believe Hrgovic and Big Bang Zhang J go past 5.5, because those are the money fights of this week, and definitely where the money's at. Like 5.5 on. I think anyway, I want to hear what you got to say. I'm sure you heard me already.
I think it goes past, as far as Zilly Zhang, shout out to King Born. I think it goes past 5.
Okay.
I do believe it ends in a knockout. As far as AJ, if AJ on his job, he could get the knockout. My theory is this: when you fight a slick boxer, man, you can't let him think. As long as he don't let him think, man, and keep his lead foot on the outside, that's why he was missing his shots, and that's why Usyk was landing his shots and pressure the shit out of him, man. But he got to go balls to the wall and bum rush him. He can't let him think. Once you let him think, he gonna lose the fight. So I'm picking AJ. As far as Omar, if it wasn't for a last-minute notice for Limpinets, I would go with Limpinets. But I'm going to go with Omar. He had a full training camp. We don't know what Limpinets been doing this whole time off, so I'm going to go with Omar. And, hey, man, shout out to King, man. He sent me DAZN is looking for a ring announcer, man. And they had it where you can send in your clips on IG to DAZN. I'm going to try to pick the best clips out of all the border wars and try to edit it and send it in. If it's something I don't have,
you better not
sleep or something.
You better hurry up. You better not sleep, bro. You know people sending that shit. You should have been had your reel put together.
I know. I don't have a fight. One of the fights that you had on that other network, what was that?
BPE.
My guy from the East Coast. Yeah, I don't have that, man. I don't have that app no more. Could you send me that when you can find time? I think that was one of the better ones, too.
Bruh, I don't have that. I don't have that. They gave me that, and I think we uploaded it. You might have to ask Canna. He actually re-uploaded those fights. So I know for a fact he got it. If he keeps those, he probably deleted it. Like, why the fuck do you want to keep that? After he,
you never know. Okay, I'm gonna hit him up, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this could be an opportunity.
He
man.
on Discord.
I got to Friday. He on Discord.
Damn,
I
you
got
got till
Friday,
Friday.
So I'm gonna try to edit it.
Oh, you wildin'.
Yeah.
You got to hurry up.
I know. I'm on this shit today, man. I'm off work today. I'm gonna try to find all the best clips on YouTube, and then see if I can get that one from the guy in Brooklyn. What's the name of that network again?
What? The
We
Zone?
had.
Oh,
No,
BPE?
the network that we BPE. I'm gonna see if I can find that on BPE somehow, some way. But
yeah.
shout out to all
It's
the
up
callers,
there.
man.
I'm pretty sure it's up
up
there.
there?
Then you got to just screen record.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you think about? Should I just do some shit live, put a fucking suit on in the fucking living room and announce it?
I would do
some
both.
shit like that up.
I would do both. I would send
Okay.
pre-clips and some shit, you know. You see,
Okay.
you see how
Wish
my
me
man
luck,
Big
Chan.
Mo did it. Big Mo show. You see,
Okay.
you see how
Wish
my
me
man
luck,
Big
Chan.
Mo did it. Big Mo show where he got right in the chair. Like you gotta shoot your shot when you got it. But you already got my luck, champ. Put it together. We all praying for you. I got a couple super chats, I believe. James Benitez in Huntsville, Alabama says, "Can you do a poll on what Wilder opposition could beat Usyk? I doubt any. Usyk would beat all 43 and be 43-0 if he fought the same fights prior to Fury and maybe even beat Fury." Damn, you all in on Usyk. He all in. I see a lot of y'all on Discord, man. Somebody hit their hands up. What up, though? What up? We going over here to King Amin in Essex. What it do?
Just like the king is what I mean. The king is what I mean.
What up?
What's good, brother? What's going on?
Chillin'.
Like the old days, got your feet up, right? Got
Word.
the naked lady beat in the background. Only my battle bars people know that. The naked lady beat in the background. Big Daddy Kane top hat. I put my Mac down. I'm not going to go there with y'all, but listen, man, shout out to Jay Hardcore, been helping me out on my platform, Championship Rounds YouTube. Shout out to Joe, his wife, Pup Pastries. That's the family right there. Definitely Joe's going to be a ringer for that announcer thing, man. Shout out to TBV as a whole, man. And listen, let's get into these fights. And I can't wait for these fight chats, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how to jump on. We got to figure out how to do it, whatever the link is. You know, I'll jump on with you, enjoying some of that, if you don't mind.
For sure, this Saturday. But listen, before you get all crazy, you know what I want, man. 10.5 AJ Usyk, does it go past? Or 5.5 for Hrgovic Zhang, does it go past?
I'm going to get right to it. The Usyk Joshua definitely goes past 10.5. First of all, his biggest advantage was to be able to not hurt AJ, but to pop him. Since AJ wanted to box, he could pop and move on him as the kind of lighter on his feet fighter. So maybe you feel like what AJ ain't throwing ain't hurting him, but AJ ain't really putting nothing on him because he was out there trying to fake box. So, I think it's still an even-ish fight, even though a lot of people leaning on Usyk. It's going to go to distance, and AJ's going to get the decision. But Zilly Zhang Bang and Hrgovic, nah, man, that might be done in 4. You said 5.5?
Yeah, 5.5.
Nah, I give it 4. And don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if Zilly. Nah, Bang might get Hrgovic. He might get him up out of there in 4. Now, if I do it, when I call it next time, I don't know, man. You gotta have to play the trumpets or something for me, man. I don't know, because I'm telling you, it's not gonna go more than 4.
Of course it will.
But yeah, man, you think so?
Hell yeah, I'm betting the over. I already made one bet on the over, man. It's 5.5. They sleeping on Hrgovic, man. I mean, they sleeping on Zhang. They think Zhang's some bum. They gonna learn the hard way Saturday. You'll see.
They trying to judge him off the Jerry Forrest fight, man. That ain't the one to judge him off.
For
He got
real.
his mind right. He got his money right. He ready for war, and that's why I got him be more comfortable. He's been coming in there as a more comfortable puncher. It almost, even though we was tipping our hat to Jerry Ford, shout out to BA, Bang has been showing up in his last few fights, setting up the power and not getting out-brawled. That was the problem. He's doing better, and it's going to be 4. I'm not going to hold the line because I know you got the whole community waiting. King Amina Vesics on IG, Championship Rounds, King Amina Vesics on YouTube. Ness, I'm going to get with you, bro.
Let's
Salute.
do it. We going out to Decatur, Georgia. Lids low.
Get your ass in the ring and swing, man.
BoxingWords.com.
Hey, Daddy.
Boxing thinking man's game.
This a dollar bill.
Skills up here. You gotta get out and think of motherfucker. That's what
BoxingWords.com.
Yo, Ness, can you hear me, man?
You know it.
That's what's happening, man. Hey, man, my bad about them other calls. I don't know what the fuck going on, man. Shout out to Blog Talk. Hey, real quick, Ned, let me get my King Born on for Info Joe. Hey, you hear me? You hear me? I can't do that New York shit. It'd be funny, though. Hey, yo, listen, the zone. My man's Info Joe need to get the gig. You know why? Because he can introduce Spider Crab when he come over there to the zone and whoop some ass. You understand? Shout out to King Born, man. I just wanted to fuck with him. Hey, Nessa, I see you back in Florida getting some more sun and shit. That's what's happening. Hey, shout out to Mario. I seen Mario popped up. Shout out to Mario, man. Shout out to the whole TBV community and the new ones, too. All right, so far as these goddamn fights, man, I think Hurt gonna get Zhang, and I don't even know, honestly, Nessa, that shit gonna go there 5.5, bruh. I'm saying I don't know for sure. I have to, do some more little something, but I don't think so. Who else? Oh, Figueroa, I think he gonna lose to Lipinets. I think he been more active. I don't know what Figueroa been doing in camp, but hey, I'm just going off with how I feel. And what's the other fight?
Well, AJ Usyk 10.5.
Shit. Damn. I don't know, man. Okay, AJ played a good slick move when he didn't have Garcia at his what this shit called? When he was doing his live practice, live sparring and shit. I mean, not sparring, but live practice shit. I forgot what it called. But he that's a good move. So I don't know about that little thing, but I'm gonna say he's gonna go to 10.5 though for sure. Again, man, shout out to everybody. I heard Border War coming back. Shout out to Rob. He hit me up on Facebook. I told him I wasn't going to be able to make that one. But, of course, I'm going to show much support as I can possible. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everything going on with TBV, Ness. You know what I'm saying? Holding his head, keeping it trill. You ain't acting snooty on a nigga. We appreciate that. You know what I mean? So, keep grinding, bruh. You know we behind you 100, shout it. Keep it up. I'm out the account.
Let's do it, champ. You know the grind don't stop, man. Listen. Yo, it's the passion. See, look, my girl's been hitting me like, yo, we going to breakfast. You done? Nah. Yo, we here. You ain't done yet? Nah. It's the passion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm good doing the show, being here in the house, and accepting the callers, baby. I really gonna have to bring this. I got this laptop right here. I'm gonna take that to the studio, man. I'm gonna have to take that, order some pieces for it. Cause I did come back and that shit. Where is that? Look at this. I came back and the battery got fat on me. It bust. Y'all lucky. I got 2 of those fuckers because I've been doing this shit for so long. I got 2, so I took the battery out of that one and put it in this one because this one, which got Discord right now, the battery got fat on me. It's crazy. I ain't even been going that long, man. Shout out to my mother-in-law, cleaned the shit out the office. Shit looking spiffy. But let me see here. We got a bunch of callers on Discord available. Canna, you let me know who's up first. He says, Rule and Rate of Business on Discord and available. Who's first? That's all we need to know. In the meantime, we do have a super chat. All right, Rule 504, what's good? What up, champ?
All right, nice shot of nostalgia here today with Mario and Adrian, and you back at the Florida State.
Yo, how's the beat sound to you? You see, David Maldonado is a beat liker. Is it intrusive to you?
It's fine. It's not. No, it's not getting in the way. It's all right.
Cool.
I think your bets are okay. I don't know.
Oh shit, and he's gone. That's that Discord feature. And Bo said he's not sending anyone invites, by the way, Canna. Bo says that's not him because he doesn't have access unless he's in the studio in Vegas.
It's keep asking me to accept and it kicks me out. It's weird.
I know, man. We've been hearing that, and it kicked him out again. We heard that from JT. I don't know. Maybe it's something I have to do because maybe.
I've never.
Yeah, no, I'm saying maybe it's something I got to do here on my settings. Since this is the first time I've used it in this studio, but no, it just nope. It just
I think the AJ Usyk fight is gonna go the distance. I'm going with Usyk, obviously, and I think it's gonna not be a fan friendly fight. I don't see either of these guys being as aggressive as we're thinking they're gonna be. I think that. I don't know, man. I think both of those guys are going to be overly cautious, and I'm going with Usyk. As far as that Hrgovic bet, I mean, it's that 5.5, man. I can see Philip getting them out of there right before you make money on there. So I don't know. It's not a bad bet, but I'm just that out of everything that you had on that original parlay, that was the only one that I was like kind of iffy about.
Which one?
But I mean,
Hrgovic?
The Hrgovic under was it? Under 5.5?
Yes, I'm going over. I think the over, bro. I'm telling you, I watched him spar. I just don't know. If he can't get Zhang out of there in 2 rounds, this fight is going a distance, or it's going past 5.5 for sure, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. We'll find out. Saturday's around the freaking corner. It's actually not. It's fucking only Wednesday, right? It's crazy.
But I think the odds for this weekend on a lot of fights are very, very favorable. I don't know what the odds makers are seeing in a lot of these fights, but this is definitely a weekend you can make a lot of change on some things. So
yeah, I wasn't expecting Omar to be Lipinets to be that big a favorite.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that one coming, but they, as always, these guys know something we don't know. I mean, I do believe on MGM bet the odds moved a little bit overnight, and I think the best bet is Usyk by stoppage, and I don't really agree with that. But I don't know, man. They're the experts, I guess. But I don't get a lot of them. But whatever.
Yeah.
But hey, man, have a good day. Enjoy the show.
All right, Rue, man. Thank you for calling in. Looks like we got Ray the Business. And on Blog Talk, I see you. I see y'all. We coming straight to you. There's a bunch of y'all. So, Ray, what up?
What's up, brother? Can you hear me?
Hell yeah. What's good?
What's up with you, my man? Welcome back to Florida.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Of course, man. The Sunshine State.
I love it. I miss it.
It's nice, man. You know, actually, I've never been to Vegas, so I can't speak off of, like, which is better. But I just love Florida, man.
No, I love Florida, and I just love this house, man. I miss this fucking house. Florida construction, man. I miss it. But what's
feel
up,
you, bro?
man?
Nothing, man. What are we're talking about? AJ versus Usyk?
Well, I specifically want to know, do you believe the fight goes over 10.5 rounds? And I'm more interested in the Hrgovic versus Zhang. Does that go over 5.5 rounds?
That one's a little bit harder for me to say. You know, I'm not a big better anyways.
I mean, you're not betting. You just saying whether the fight is going past or not. You're not making a bet.
That one for me, I'm not.
Oh, it was that time when Discord kicks him out. You were saying that one for
I'm back.
you. What?
You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, Discord's acting up today.
Fuck. Yo, and I can't even call those guys from Sticky Paws. They're like totally against giving us any sort of help after we've moved on. But I'm not of the Discord generation, so hopefully Canna can figure it out, man. I'm older. Ray, you back? Ray is there, but I don't hear you yet. Do I have to do something here, can I? Check. Nah, they can hear me. Ray, we just need to hear from you. You're there, but we don't hear you. You haven't said anything. I don't see the green thing around his. All right. In the meantime, we're going to C-Dub, Alabama.
Yo.
How the audience? You straight, man. We in Florida, man. You know my shit together.
Back to the basics, man. Back to where it works. You already know, man. It was a shot of nostalgia, like my boy said. Well, like the caller before said, man. Adrian up there and Mario Manguilla. You know, you back in Florida. Old setup. Shit, shout out to TBV. Smash that like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. So when I try to lead you the right way, man. I know it seems like I give the hot takes, but it just be off the cuff. But you saw the 40% starting to sound a little right now after people that called in. You starting to see where I was going with it.
Who?
40% that Hrgovic that the under 5 hit, because it's a 38%. You got the higher percent chance. You do. You got the higher percent chance, but it could happen.
Where'd you even get these percentages from?
I don't. Why everybody else feel this way? Why everybody else feel that you can get it in 4 or 5?
So you just saying 40% out of nowhere. You just pulling that number out of nowhere?
Don't it seem correct though? After the callers and called,
hell no,
about
man.
40%, right?
I don't know.
About 40%.
I don't think that seems.
No, I mean, Michael Hunter, he the boogeyman he ain't the boogeyman for nothing. I mean, you know, you follow the sport closely. You know, you listen to all the interviews and all the fighters talking about, you know, Michael Hunter just saying he not gonna fight him. He don't want a championship anymore. He don't want a better no more. He just ran like. So I mean, he the boogeyman for something. And like King, say, I am judging the Jerry Forrest. You only as good as your last fight, right? You only as good as that. So we all going off that. We're going off the past fights and how he look. He don't look that good. And Philip Hrgovic is supposed to be the boogeyman. So we're just going off what it's supposed to be. We don't got no real test yet, but that's all we can go off.
90 seconds.
We'll find out. We'll find maybe eating that crow. I'll call in and get that crow if need be. With the AJ and Usyk.
Saturday, man. Saturday.
I got AJ by knockout, man. So
what?
I'm going.
In what round?
He on the front foot. He come on the front foot
what
forward.
Round?
You know, he need to do it before 8, man.
Oh,
he
man.
Need to do it
so
before
you're
8.
trying to fuck up the whole parlay. You terrible.
He needs to do it. He need to do it before 8.
60 seconds.
9, but if it go past 9, I mean, it still could happen, but I'm hoping that, you know, if he coming out with the lion and he coming out front foot forward more aggressive, it should end. It shouldn't go that long. I mean, not past 8, you know, somewhere up in there.
Well,
yeah,
all right,
shut up,
Jay.
man. We're going to see what they do.
All right. Let me see. I think we went to that caller. That was Nemesis, right? No, that was James Benitez. We went to you unless you did a counter. Let me double check here what we got going on. And it looks like
10 seconds.
What is that? Tyrell? Or is it just Terrell? Nah, it would be, I guess. What up, champ? I hear you.
Okay. Hello?
I hear you.
I can't hear you.
You hear me now, champ?
Hold on. Hello?
Hello, Terrell. What's going on?
I could barely hear you. I don't know what's going on. Is it my sound?
Well, I I hear you fine. How about you get your call off?
All right, but what was I saying? Oh, I don't think that the Usyk Joshua. I definitely don't think that's a good bet. I don't think that's going over 10.5. It got to go. That means it got to go to 11. And I think Joshua is trying to get the knockout, and I think Usyk bulked up for the fight. I think he's trying to get the knockout. It's going to be more punches thrown. I just don't see that going 11 the distance. It's not going that way. The Hrgovic fight, I think that can go past 5.5 because it'll be Hrgovic's biggest test. And it's for a championship. I just don't see that going only 5 rounds. I feel that can go over 5 rounds.
All right, so that's the one I'm most excited about because that's the one I seen sparring of both men, and that's the one, that is even money. So, if you believe it's going over 5.5, you already know what to do. What I did, which is place the bet, make some money.
But what you think? What you think about that fight though? Because the odds saying Hrgovic is the big.
I don't really care.
No, but I care though. I want to get your opinion because I care about that.
Like, I don't care who wins. I just know that Hrgovic gets tired, so he can't. First of all, he can't even go in there trying to get Zhang out in the first round because we all seen what Zhang could do. So he gonna be thinking smarter, and this fight gonna go longer, and that's all I care about is beating that 5.5. I just want to beat that 5.5. The rest is a treat as a boxing fan because this is a top 10 heavyweight fight. Hrgovic is this boogeyman, and Zhang we know could punch. He put down Jerry Forrest 3 times, so we know he could punch. I'm ready to see that one. Yeah, I hear you, Mike. I hear you. That's because you assume that he's the same man that he was. And I will be honest in telling you that I am assuming he is not the same man from that Jerry Forrest fight. And that's why I'm making my bet, But I'm also factoring in that I was in camp with Hrgovic and I seen a lesser name fighter with no amateur background, with no professional background. And that wasn't his first time sparring. Again, his trainer said, don't worry about it. He gets tired in 2 rounds. What? You got the dude trainer saying that shit about you? Nah, I believe it. You don't got to believe it. It's worth my $10. Don't put your money on it. Don't give a fuck. Don't put your money on it. Not my problem. But I do believe that shit is definitely going over fucking 5.5. They're gonna have to prove me wrong on Saturday. I'll be here to eat my crow though. For sure. They put Amanda Serrano on the undercard of Joe Joyce versus Parker. Does that mean that we will be getting Jake Paul versus Tommy Fury? Remember, Frank Warren's Queensberry. Queensberry is Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce Parker's on the Queensberry card. One hand washes the other, man. Ray, what up?
What's up? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hopefully you can finish that up. Don't take too long. They're going to think I gave you a free counter punch or something.
Discord acting up today, man. But I'll go to the Joshua point. Man, I've been saying for years that Joshua, everybody's hyping this guy up. He's so technical because he could throw a 1-2-3-2 as a heavyweight. But once he lost to Ruiz, I wasn't surprised because, he was there to be beat. And then when he made this Usyk fight, I said, he's going to lose. Like, Usyk is an actual technical heavyweight. Now, this fight can go one of 2 ways. Either Joshua could fight and try and box him and lose again, the way he did the first fight.
Discord just don't like out of there. I got to learn something about these settings. There's got to be a reason this is happening.
Am I back?
You are.
Okay, so Joshua could go in, try to fight the same fight and lose again. Or he could go in there and try to use his size and knock him out, but that's going to leave him open. So if he goes that route, I would bet the under. All the money on the under, because then Usyk will be able to knock him out. Usyk will knock you out if the opportunity presents itself. And if Joshua gives him that opportunity, it's money.
All right, Ray. Thanks for calling in. Look at C-Dub, yo. You must not want another camp. Listen, fams. He know I'm a straight shooter. He said it. Go watch our videos. And I don't think he's soft like that. Like, he ain't going to be mad that I'm... First of all, I'm not picking against Hrgovic. I'm saying he not knocking him out in 5.5. There's nothing wrong with that. If he catch feelings and don't let me in camp again because of that, that's not on me. 2, if I'm exposing him because he got gassed in sparring, then he's exposed. You know, that's just what it is. But he got gassed with a lesser fighter in sparring. So, like I said in the beginning of the show, that was the beginning of camp. You ain't got to take that. That's what gambling is. I'm fucking gambling on what I saw 2 months ago. But there's a high probability that he got his tank up. There's a high probability that he don't get tired anymore. I'm gambling. Fuck. Hating ass motherfuckers. Do you even watch fights? Shut your ass up. All right, I think that's everybody, man. I don't see no more hands raised. It's cool, though. We made it to 12 o'clock. How many hours was that? 10, 11, 12, 3. All right, that's normal. Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Today's Wednesday, so we won't have no second show until August 29th. And on that note, let me first say, shout out to everybody that tuned in. Let me make sure I ain't leave anybody behind. Oh, you know what I needed to do? I never did this. Uh-oh. Sorry. Fuck. I'm definitely going to have to have someone else do that. All right. Cool. So we can't do that just yet. But what we will do is do this and end it this way. This won't be any words. It's all video from my YouTubers. But you guys know that we'll be live at the Win in August. August 29th. So technically, in 3 hours, starting August 29th, there will be a second show on Wednesday. And on Mondays and Thursdays, if the energy is there, the goal is not if. The goal is to just go in and on Mondays do 3, Thursdays do 3 because we've already had those scheduled days, right? Hopefully that is something that we can accomplish. It's a goal I'm trying to set for myself. You know, maybe it's not attainable to do 3 shows in one day because of news. Maybe there's not enough news. But I definitely and most certainly want to try. You know, why not? Why not? That being said, Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. West Coast, 8 a.m. Central. Peace.